All right, welcome to Showtime 13, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ace 33. I'm in the booth with my guys. I'm with Heavy Hands, Reaper, Jay Reed, and Jaquees. Heavy Hands, what are you telling them, my friend?
Welcome everyone. Yeah, again to a stack card, some Showtime madness. It's gonna be a good one. We've got Stone Cold coming off a 5 fight win streak versus Kratos MMA. He's also on a 5 fight win streak. Both crazy high win rates and high win percentages. Decrease. What's exciting you most about this card upcoming?
What's up, man? The co-main event is what excites me the most. You have Jimmy Slick versus Trials War. They're both very highly ranked, about battling for a number one contendership spot at the winner of tonight's main event. And I'm excited to see how it goes down. Sambo War or Trials War, sorry, he's looked unbeatable in there. Jimmy Slick, we know he's had a bit of a resurgence after a bit of a bad spell. And now he's up there in the rankings looking for a shot at that title. Jay Reed, how are you, brother?
I am doing great. I'm doing great. I'm looking forward to this card, man. I got my boy Stone Cold going for the championship. Like you said earlier, two fighters on a 5 win streak. Somebody's 5 win streak has to end tonight. Reese, what do you think?
Yeah, so I'm absolutely ecstatic about this card. It's Friday night and it's the home of Showtime, right? What better place does it be than to start your weekend off right here, right now? Fight I'm mostly looking forward to is actually Ace and Reese. Those two are going to have a kickboxing battle, and I'm excited and I can't wait to see it live only tonight on Showtime.
Well, I for one, I'm excited to fight Reese, and yeah, the whole card. I think we might just top Showtime 12, man. Um, Me personally, I'm waiting to see Charles War versus Jimmy Slick. We'll be moving on to our undercard here right now, though. Okay, so for our undercard, first up. Okay, so first up, we will actually have Skitch versus Stamble War. Now that is the fight that's been made late. So yeah, that's been added in. Then we'll have Kruger versus Lewis. After that, it's Reaper versus Heavy. We're losing two commentators. Then it's Larry versus Perp. Then obviously me versus Reese. And then to top things off in the undercard, we have Mayweather War versus Cryptic Optics. And yeah, yeah, man. So what do we think about that, Heavy?
It's gonna be a very interesting one. I'm looking forward to the Kruger and Lewis opening, and also I'm looking forward to my own fight. I always love fighting with no hood. It's a little bit of a different experience. Um, but Chris, anything about this undercard that strikes your eye?
Ooh, the stacked undercard this week. I'm looking forward most to Kruger versus Lewis. Honestly, I love watching Lewis fight. He's a very good sim style. One of my favourite performances in all the Showtime was when Lewis used that Leon Edwards and put on a masterclass. So I'm hoping he picks a fun fighter here in his fight and he puts on another good performance. You have Kruger, a veteran of Showtime. He's used to that no hood. He's able to get the advantage on some would say better players just because of that no hood thing. But yeah, Kruger he also has great stand up. He had amazing boxing, great head movement, and that fight's teed up to be an amazing fight. What do you think, Jay Reid?
I think this we have the actual option for the undercard to be even better than the main card. One thing I'm looking forward to though is that last week all commentators lost, so this week we're gonna see how the commentators do, and definitely get some live reactions as they come in from their fights.
Absolutely, absolutely. And just look at that undercard. In all of Showtime MMA, I don't recall seeing an undercard that could literally be the main card. That undercard is stacked. There's a lot of hidden gems in there. That whole thing is just ready to explode. And here we are. We're about to get it on tonight.
Oh man, I'm telling you, you can say that again, Reaper. You can say that again. Well, look, listen, this card right now, this undercard right here is crazy, man. And obviously, Jay Reed, one of the commentators has to lose, Reaper versus Heavy. But yeah, I digress. We're gonna move on to our main card. So for our main card, we have firstly is Surat versus Ungodly, both unranked. Next it is Storm versus High Roller in the featherweight division. After that, it's SP Greek versus Shogun Killer. And for And after that, it's in the welterweight division. We have Little Bo Lee versus Port Danny. Watch out for that one. Watch out for Portuguese Danny. Watch out for Little Bo Lee. And for our co-main, it's Jimmy Slick versus Charles War. And for our main event, Stone Cold will be taking on Kratos MMA. And yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a title fight, so 5 rounder. So stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed, and we're going to give you a little quick look at the rankings and how it's going to look over here. And just so for the rest of the lads in commentary, some people in the chat saying they can't hear you correctly, so if you could just hide your mics,
Okay, no, all right.
if you could. But we're going to move on to the rankings now. Hopefully it's good.
Find it out right now. Oh yeah.
And obviously there's a little bit of audio connection problems, so sorry about that. Might be a little bit low, but the lads are working on it. But as you see there with the rankings, it's a little new thing we've been trying, and it's a little bit of a glimpse of what's coming for season 2. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And I feel like we're going to move on to the first early prelims. So everyone's ready for that. The first early prelims is going to be the Kel coming up against Soggy Bacon, who's recently just joined Lethal Weapons. So hopefully he can give a good demonstration of his skill and show Lethal Weapons what he's about, lads.
It's a great name, isn't it?
It is.
It's a great name.
But it's that
Soggy
bantamweight, so it's
bacon.
interesting. So it's very interesting. So, but it's a Cody mirror match, and obviously, of course, it's Showtime. You can only use 4 stars with him being in the prelims up until the undercard. The main card's the only option, the only way you can really use anyone you want. But we got some new things coming for Showtime, as I said in season 2. So make sure we stick around for that. But yeah, a mirror match, and I do know my man Ace. He does love a mirror match here, don't you, Ace? He does love a good old mirror match with these two here. But it's gonna be a good one. Jacrease, would you see any wrestling at all here? A minute match. If you got a minute match, I don't really see anything wrong with wrestling because you both got the exact same skills, haven't you? And predominantly, most people who go mirrors, if you get on top, you have the advantage, really, don't you?
Yeah, unless they have a good bottom game. But I know Cody Garbrandt is a very underrated top game. Started off as a wrestler in his career. But looking these two, I think they're gonna strike. I know Soggy Bacon. I have played him before. He's a member of LW, and it's a beautiful spin kick there. He has very, very solid wrestling. I fought him a couple of times myself, and yeah, I've had a bit of trouble with him on the ground. So I'm hoping to see maybe a takedown, see what he's about on the ground here.
Coming off with some slick combos here. The Kel bringing down that pressure. That's what we want to do with Cody. We've got to be careful of that chin. Could get in trouble. There's a spin from Soggy Bacon, pushes him back there, and throws a cartwheel kick. So now you don't see much of Cody mains do, but it's a very good move, and it's got a low vulnerability. I believe the only way really you can count something like that, if you have like a head kick, a lead head kick, sometimes it can flash them. I think. But I've done it before to a few people. There's that spin again, and the Kelly just needs to pivot off to the left and just move away from that spin.
Ooh.
But he's throwing some great kickboxing combinations here.
Man, I hope I can be heard right now. Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you, man. Welcome back.
Okay. So I wanted to say, you know why Cody Garbrandt, especially in mirror, is so dangerous? Because both of them have low chin health and high power. So it's about who gets cracked first, man. Oh,
Ah, you say that.
Oh. Oh.
Wow. Oh my days, heavy. Soggy Baker might just be out of it.
He might just be out of it, indeed. And against the fence now, he's going to see what he can do here. Gonna take him down. Oh, and Jacrease in this situation here, it's a very dangerous situation. Obviously, the rear naked choke's not on, but as he's going to do what we'd all do, is go to that full mount and probably get some damage off.
Yeah, man, I like to go to the backside, but you can also go to the full mount there if you're only gonna hold it. It's very hard to hold it from the top when they're escaping out to the half guards. But Yeah, I was seeing Soggy Bacon on top here, taking his time. He got buzzed early on, so he might be still feeling that. You never know. For them here, he's looking a bit in control on the ground, faking a bit, posturing. I don't know, he's looking very well so far, J Reid.
Absolutely. They're both showing a lot of movement on the ground, which kind of speaks to earlier when you guys were saying how evenly matched you are when you're on the ground in a mirror match. And you see, we just got a reversal from the KO. So Soggy Bacon stands up, look to do some more damage as they go into round two.
Absolutely, absolutely. And as we're coming to the end of round one here, right, you're definitely
Ooh.
noticing some discrepancies on the feet between the two, right? The Kales like to stay in close, nice and tight. Rook is in boxing range. Then you have Soggy Bacon backing off a little bit. He's being pushed back just a tiny bit enough. You can definitely tell he is the wrestler of the two, which in my opinion wouldn't make Cody Garbrandt the right choice. I understand you got to go with your star fighter, but now Ace, if you're a wrestler, right, are you taking Cody Garbrandt in this, especially now that your opponent in round one has proven that he can drop you and can outstrike you?
Man, I would not take Cody Garbrandt. I would not take him. Probably Dominic Cruz is a better pick because, Cody Garbrandt's, he's a little bit chinny. He's not got the best chin. That's a great combo from Soggy Bacon. But to answer your question, I'd be taking somebody like Dominic Cruz because I've got a weak chin. So if I can't get the fight down to the ground, I'm going to get
Oh,
slapped. And he gets kicked with the left foot. Kel
oh,
looking
he's
to
down
finish
again.
things now.
Oh,
And he could finish him against the fence brains and some huge knees here, and Soggy Basin, just pushes off there. But and there's a right hook,
oh,
and he's gonna go down there. Use the head move and gets
Oh,
caught with
he's
that right
down.
hook again.
That's it.
that's it.
It- It's
Oh,
over. It's
Oh my
over.
goodness.
the Kel. What a fight!
Oh,
Wow, from a minute match as
wow.
well. That's a great fight. What a way to open the card.
Man, what a fight to open up the card indeed. Heavy hands, listen, the Kel has arrived to Showtime MMA. Unlucky for Soggy Bacon, but I guess he'll be back next week, maybe next card. What a performance by both men, especially the Kel. Jaquise.
Yeah, man, fucking what a fight. You saw that killer instinct kick in there when Kale got that rock, dropped him twice. He got one more rock and he's like, I'm not letting you off this time again. Dropped him and then he got the knee on belly and finished him off. The great performance from the Kel. Dominant.
It's a very dominant one. Jay Reed, what are your thoughts on that fight? From a mirror match, it's a bit interesting, isn't it?
Very, very interesting. I was actually wondering how Soggy Bacon was staying up so long. I mean, he just kept getting hit with shots, and he would go
Mm.
down, and he would just keep getting back up. But that just goes to show, man, we got high level competitors here in Showtime MMA. Nobody else can start off a card like that. What do you say, Reaper?
Oh, absolutely. Listen, Jerry, you're 100% right. And Kales in that fight he put a stamp on it right now, right? Didn't he? He came into Showtime MMA and he was like, you know what? Hi, I'm Kales. I'm here. I'm here to knock people out and collect championship belts. So, hi, how are you doing? And you know what? Fair play to him. He showed no nerves. He came in. He fought his fight. He done a great job. And I think he has a very, very bright future in here. Heavy hands. What are you making of that?
I completely agree, and I believe that if he carries on fighting like that, and Soggy Bacon, as I said, he's just joined LW, and you know, he's been let in, so he has got some good skills, and the Kel's just showed some promising, um, promising striking, and looking forward to seeing more of him. Hopefully, he signs up. But yeah, for the next upcoming fight we do have coming is another early prelim, and it is going to be between Mr. Tadpole and Great Miss. This is an Xbox fight. We haven't had a few Xbox people sign up in a while. Well, we have, but we haven't. No one's really made the main card, and I know Mr. Mackey's sitting there, and he wants a fight. So we're looking for these Xbox competitors, and hopefully Tadpole or Great Mist will be able to give us that. And a little bit of a pick here that we it should not be allowed. Tadpole's usually not allowed to go Corey Sandhagen, but as it's his first fight, we always say we'll let you off, but you'll probably lose. You'll probably lose about, you know, a little bit of points in the rankings for picking a 4.5. Oh, here we go. They're going 4-star. Okay. Yeah, he heard me. It's all good.
I mean, hopefully you guys can hear me a lot better now. I pray.
Mm.
Yep, I can
Nah.
hear you.
I don't know if it's the
This
Man, hopefully
audio,
you guys
bro.
can comment. Oh yeah, we got Tadpole versus Great Mister. I've been waiting for this one.
Oh yeah,
I've been
your
waiting
mic's
for this one
perfect, Ace. Well
all week.
better.
I've been waiting for this one all week, man. Garbrandt versus O'Malley. I'm looking to see what the Xbox guys can do. Xbox side's a little bit quiet. Great Miss YT, one of the better content creators out there, is taking on Tadpole, FSK Tadpole in the bantamweight division. Man, oh man, what can these Xbox guys do for us right now? Touch of gloves, gets things off. Oh, it catches that push kick in the elbows and jab straight for Great Miss. Really nice stuff. And it looks like he's looking to fight long, maybe. Oh, there's a kick, just missed. Great footwork by Tadpole just there. Oh, nice.
On a straight, and that
Oh,
straight from O'Malley's looking really dangerous. There's that body kick deep on the end of the strike. Digs the toes into the liver, and there's a nice spin again. Working that body, working that stamina of Cody. Is that a good move, Jaquise?
I tell you so, yeah. If you're O'Malley, you want to keep them on the outside, work that body, use your reach. That's a bad
Oh,
kick though. Yeah, if you're Garbrandt here, you want to press forward, get in the face of O'Malley. But yeah, if you're O'Malley, you want to keep at distance, obviously work the body. And yeah, I think Greatness is doing a very good job of that right now, throwing great combos. But we see Taddy's just walking through it all. He's looking to get in his face and a couple of combinations. He's using his footwork very well, getting out of range of some of these kicks. And yeah, there you go. You see it again, baiting the kick out. I think if I'm Greatness, I need to be a bit more careful with the shots I throw. A lot of output here, using a lot of stamina, and that could wear and tear on him going into the later rounds. What do you think, Jared? Oh,
I think he's going for the you don't need stamina if you get the knockout early, right? But both of these guys, Tadpole and Great Mister, are showing really good high fight IQ to start off their match. I'm really looking forward to see what they're gonna do going into the rest of this round and maybe early into the second.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And look, it's always great to have an Xbox fight on the card, right? It's always great when the Xbox guys can showcase their skills. And obviously, Great Mist, as I said earlier, is one of the better content creators. You know, you follow his stream. He's a great fighter. He has skills in all areas. And Tadpole, well, his resume should go without saying. You know what I mean? So these two are definitely going back and forth. But I am noticing there that rear kick from Sean O'Malley has missed about 3 times now. And if Garbrandt comes across with a lead hook, that's going to be costly. So I think he needs to be careful with setting that up. He's just throwing it naked, just like that. The jab and then the out kick. And see, there it is again. It's the same thing. He's going to wear down his stamina. And I think that Cody may catch him missing that kick. Ace, what do you think?
honestly, man, it's like 50-50. Like 50% chance he catches him, and 50% it's going to work out. And there it is again to the body. That is taxing the stamina of Cody Garbrandt. And Cody Garbrandt hasn't got the best body health. It's at 91, and he's not got the best cardio either at 91. So I'm wondering where Cody's stamina is right now. But if Tadpole does capitalize on one of those kicks, it's going to be catastrophic. And he nearly capitalizes on a punch, but just out of range, man. And that's another body kick, man. And Great Miss is really just using the reach well heavy.
He really is, and what I've noticed a lot about Tadpole, each one of his strikes, he likes to end one of his strikes with straight punches, and it's about time Great Miss probably picks up on that read and, comes back with a counter that can drop him. But as you were saying before, that whole fight, I can't see the stamina for Tadpole being too good. Then body kicks are really... Yeah, look, 25 significant strikes, and I'd say about 11 of them, 12 of them were body kicks that were landing. He's got to be careful. Maybe he needs to sit on a shot and plant, throw an overhand there, try and time it and get him. That's what I'd do anyway. Jaquise, what about you?
Yeah, man, he moves in and out, he baits out the kick, but then he's not like, he doesn't have the reach to step in and punish it in time. See, I'd like to see him press in a bit more. Once you're close enough, the kicks won't do as much damage. So I'd like to see Cody press forward as he is right now. He's landing some beautiful shots, and yeah, I think he'd have a lot more success by pressing forward more instead of sitting back.
I would like to see a level change from Garbrandt. How about that? O'Malley's kind of taking the centre of the cage, right? He's letting himself be pushed back when he wants to be, but when he wants to go forward, he'll move forward. So what about a level change from Cody? We do know that his top game has some good stats, and O'Malley's bottom game doesn't have the best of stats. So maybe, clear your second round, get the fight to the ground, give yourself a breather, see how it goes. Ace, what do you think? Would a level change be on the cards?
Yes, especially that
Oh,
Great Miss has thrown so many kicks. No, oh no, maybe not.
oh,
Maybe and straight instead. Oh, dropped him. You gotta be kidding me. Dropped him just like that. The power of Cody
well, he
Garbrandt
made O'Malley change
in the
levels.
hands of. Yeah, for sure, man. There's your level change. He did it in his own way. Oh my goodness, man. Oh, he gets him back up though. But you see, the problem is this. The problem is that every time Tadpole wants to move out of range, that the body kick might hit him, and it's only a matter of time before Greatness goes upstairs with a head kick. Oh
Oh,
no! He's capitalized
again.
on it. Bad. Oh
Oh,
what? You gotta be kidding me!
oh
What?
my God.
This is crazy heavy.
Oh, there's that body kick again.
Jeez Louise, man.
This
You
is
see,
crazy kickboxing, man. There's that straight. Oh, well, I was gonna end it. There's the straight again.
oh,
And I've been saying it, haven't I? You know, the straight money for Tadpole. There it is again.
yes!
He's down.
It's gonna be it.
It's
Gotta be
Is
gotta
the
it.
be
straight
it.
gonna? Is he gonna get him with a straight? No.
Oh,
Wow.
Jeez, man, what a way to turn things around.
What a
We were
crazy
thinking that his
thing.
stamina was going to be gone, but man, he's definitely got the stamina to be not getting knockdowns and stuff like that. Uh-uh. Oh, there it is upstairs. Man, heavy, man.
Oh my God.
oh my
I'm telling you,
goodness.
it's the straight shots that keep getting him. Oh.
Oh, my days.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my. Tadpole. Big respects there with that. Some amazing clinical boxing there. And, you know, Great Misty was doing so well with the kickboxing. And it just all of a sudden started falling, and he just couldn't keep up then. But some great display of maybe even Mystic Max got a challenger here. You never know. That was a
Oh,
good fight.
That was a statement.
boy.
Mhm.
I'm coming for you,
Yeah,
Mystic
it
Mac.
really
That's what he
was.
said with that performance right there. Put him out with a beautiful four-piece combination. On to the next. Maybe we're seeing a title challenger in the future.
Maybe
I
we
believe
are.
so, man. Jay Reed, what about you?
Wow.
Oh, no sign of Jay Reid. I'll take
What?
over. So, yeah, absolutely. Though, come here. Look, as Jacques said, that was a statement, right? He lost the first round, right? He was getting punished with body kicks, even though O'Malley was missing a few here and there. But he was getting punished, right? As Heavy said, maybe 12 of his 25 significant strengths were those body kicks. So that will tax a lot of stamina, especially on a Cody Garbrandt, who is quite mobile. But Jesus Christ, Tadpole, like he was like, do you know what? I don't care. Let him kick me in the body because I'm going to take his head off his shoulders. That was the end of it, and that was literally Tadpole's whole strategy was just move forward, get into boxing range, work his short hooks and his uppercuts, and he did a fantastic job. Four-piece combination ends the night ace. As a Cody Garbrandt lover, right, you have to be happy with that.
Bro, it doesn't get much better than that with Cody Garbrandt. Man, I don't know. Maybe Tadpole's maining him as well because that was just like it was perfect. Like with Cody Garbrandt, like even in real life, like sometimes he may be getting tagged a little bit. It takes a bit to find his range, but then when he finds it, it's just boom. Like he came in, he was hitting him with those 5-star hooks, and yeah, just utilizing that power really well. Yeah, it's just great way to close the distance and finally get him out of there in that second round, man. Heavy, what do you think about that, bro?
Absolutely, it was a fantastic fight. I didn't know about the body kicks was really a factor. You know, I really thought that was gonna be the end for Tadpole, but yeah, he went backward and changed his game plan and come out and obviously took advantage and yeah, did really well. Yeah, Reaper, what about you?
Yeah, as I said, look, that was a great performance, and as Jacques said, statement performance, right? That was crazy. The first round was definitely not going his way. Second round, he said, you know what? I'm at Showtime. I'm going to make myself a statement. People will know my name by the end of tonight. And telling you now, with that performance and that KO, Tadpole has put the whole of Xbox on notice. God knows if we'll have Xbox come back, but if they do, they're on notice.
Indeed, and the next fight we've got is an early prelim, and this fight's going to be very interesting. It's going to be AJ Bads versus NWO War Daddy, and AJ Bads has been killing it lately, hasn't he?
AJ Bad's been on a fucking
For
tear
sure.
recently. I know he loves his Muay Thai. He's an LW camp right now. We've gotten some fights in. I know his stand up, his head movement is looking crisp, on point. Going up against War Daddy, he's using Dariush. We've seen a couple times. Maybe he's looking for a more wrestle heavy approach. I do know AJ Badge has also been working the wrestling. So, yeah, I hope this is a good fight.
I'm sure it will be, man. Jay Reed, how about you, my brother? What are your thoughts right now, man? AJ Bands versus War, NWO War Daddy.
Yeah, I'm
And it
definitely
seems Jay
interested to.
Reed.
Yeah, can you hear me?
But
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I hear you, bro. Loud and
Okay,
clear.
yeah. Yeah, definitely interested in seeing who these guys are going to pick here. You see, AJ is kind of flirting with the Holloway pick, but then he kind of goes off, and it looks like maybe NWO is chose Paul Felder. Okay, so I'm really interested to see how these guys really play this matchup here.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know what? If you are using Paul Felder against a Holloway, right, you got to think your best option is the ground, right? You know, Max doesn't have the best on bottom stats, and Paul Felder does have some high stats on top. You know, even though it's only a 4-star max, you still have to think he's still dangerous, right? He still has the volume, he still has the footwork, he still has the speed. The planting strikes are different. Although it's not as powerful as it is at lightweight, it's still Max Holloway, and you still have to take that into consideration. So you want the easiest form of victory here for Paul Felder, right? Although he is a fantastic Muay Thai fighter, I personally would go to the ground. Ace, what about you?
All right, so me, I would use those Muay Thai kicks, those leg kicks, and kick the 88 rated legs of Max Holloway. I would just punish those legs, man, because Felder, he's got the leg kicks, he's got the kick power, and
Oh,
yeah, man, he's just a good kicker in general. But we're gonna see, Heavy.
These are coming out banging, and you seen there Paul Helder come out with a few hooks, and he's looking to bang there 2 uppercuts in a row. You've got to be careful with that head movement from Max Holloway. AJ Bads has got some great head movements and might showcase it here. Some great body work from Wardaddy with them 2 jabs. Not a lot of people use the jabs to the body, but they're really effective too. And you can see him there planting, throwing them hooks, looking for that pull counter. But is this a good strategy to crease against Max Holloway to start? Oh, look at that! Side steps into it, and it
rocked
rocked
him.
him. Oh my God, that was
Oh,
clean. That was
oh,
clean.
That was beautiful.
phenomenal.
Maybe if he didn't throw that switch kick, he would have got a finish there, but more that he's looking on point
Oh,
tonight. He throws, he gets a rock with it this
Oh, look
time.
at that.
Oh!
Oh no! Knocked out for AJ Banks now. You gotta be kidding me, man. What a fight we got here.
Oh, he keeps showing that too close. He got punished the first time, this time he got caught.
oh, that
I think
side
he blocked
step's
the
so
head kick.
good.
Side steps look on point heavy.
Oh,
Oh, he
man,
gets
nice,
minced with a right hand. Yeah, AJ Badgie's throwing the 1-2 a lot, and more that he's picking up on that, he's getting some lovely side steps in. But here we see AJ Badgie throwing some more hooks, mixing up his strikes a bit.
oh
Look
my
at that.
God.
Double side
Look at
steps.
that.
Jay Reed, would you be mixing it up if you're AJ Bads?
Absolutely, but both of these guys seem to be pretty content to kind of stand in the circle and be in a real tight tire and just bang it out. So I love a good fight like that where you just stand and bang. So these guys are really bringing it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think War Daddy's making me eat my words, because earlier on I said he should take the fight to the ground, but now I'm absolutely chuffed that he hasn't, because this is an absolute brawl. And every fight tonight has been like this, and it's only the third fight. I don't know if my heart can take all this. Ace, now if you're in this fight, right, and we were talking strategy earlier on from Paul Felder, now it's just completely gone out the window, and they're just absolutely smashing each other in the face, trying to KO each other. What would be your strategy here, Ace? Would you take a bit more of a back approach now? Would you pull away a little bit, knowing it is only the first round, no hood?
Man, it's really hard to say. But
Oh,
look at that! No, he's not pulling away, but he's shooting though. Oh my
body
God,
rock.
he's done.
Oh,
There it is. Oh, Felder does not
Gonna
have
jump
good
off.
body
in
health.
trouble.
Taking advantage of that. It's gonna be over right here, right now.
No,
No.
great
Beautiful.
defense.
Oh, he lets him up.
He doesn't want
Wow.
to lose
You
that
see right
stamina.
there? Yeah, man. You see right there, the Muay Thai needs the body of Paul Felder, and Paul Felder does not have good body health at whatsoever. 88 rated, maybe 89. So it stunned him and knocked him into that fetal position, and he was nearly out of there in the first round. But we're moving on to the second here. Now, heavy man. Oh, okay. What have you got to do if you're Paul Felder to switch things up and see some success in this next round?
He's using a lot of boxing. I think he needs to implement more of his kickboxing, maybe even as you said
Yeah.
there, Muay Thai, the clinch. use the MMA aspects. He's doing good with the side steps. Maybe go 100%. Sidestep one and throw a banging combination out and hopefully catch him. But he keeps catching him with that right hook when he's planting, so I'll be using more of that decrease. What about you?
Yeah, man. Wardley's looking good. I think we're forgetting he had a lot of success early on, but it kind of slipped towards the end of the round. Going Paul Feldner. Oh, he dropped again.
Oh, he's third.
Looking in trouble, but if I'm Paul Felder, I'm being a bit more passive here, trying to save my stamina instead of brawling. He shoots, look at that. You know, he's trying to use the MMA aspect of the game. As so far, AJ Badge is having a lot more success. On the feet, he gets another rock with the 1-2, rips the body. Oh!
Oh my
Oh
god!
my goodness.
AJ Badge puts on another fucking great
Holy!
performance there.
What a KO, and Ward, he was looking clean with them side steps, and we've never seen him do that before, and maybe he's showing a bit of different, maybe the NWO, the camp he's in, are showing him some new levels to the game, so maybe he's getting a bit better as we've seen there. He was doing pretty good there, but as you can see that he went for the shot.
Ooh,
Oh, he leaned
on a
into it.
single.
Mm. But look good there, and AJ Bads picked up a great win. That's a huge win in his a huge win for his career in Showtime. As we said before, around November, late November, the season will end. Probably do a Grand Prix. Well, we will do a Grand Prix for the new belts in season 2. So you want to get up there in the rankings as much as possible to be able to get a spot in that Grand Prix. But what an absolute banger, Decrease.
Yeah, man, what a banger. All these early prelims have been bangers. We had a massive card this week. We picked out the 3 best, and they didn't disappoint. But next up we have the main card, or not the main card, the undercard. We know the undercard is stacked. Having another, that's the main. No, that's the main card there. Have a little look at it. But yeah, Jay Reid, what did you think of them early prelims?
That was amazing, amazing, amazing fights from all 6 competitors so far. Everybody is looking great. That's just a great testament to Showtime. Again, if that's what the prelims looking like, imagine what the main card looks like. You know what I mean? So this has just been great. Reaper, what do you think?
Oh, absolutely. Come here, listen, we are 3 fights in. We're only 3 fights in, and my heart is palpitating. These 3 fights have had me on the edge of my feet, on my seat, excuse me. I actually feel like a fan again. Do you know when you watch UFC in real life and you're literally on the edge of your seat and you're a fan, you're screaming at the telly and you don't know what's going on? That's me right now. I'm a child again, and this league is making me feel so happy right now. Ace, what about you, man?
Brother, it's electric, man. Like you were saying, when you're watching WWE and you actually genuinely think it's real, it's kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It is real.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, these people, especially the tadpole fight as well. That one just got me just electrified, man. And it's just the way like it seemed like it was going. What's his name? It seemed like it was going Great Miss Way. He was landing the body kicks. He was taxing that stamina. But yeah, in the end, he just closed the distance and destroyed him. Also, great performance by AJ Bads right there with that uppercut. I think maybe NWO War Daddy got a little bit too overzealous and predictable with the takedowns and just ran into a lead uppercut and that ended the fight. But yeah, man, we will be moving on in a few seconds.
We
There,
do, but we do have. It should have been on the card, but it's not showcased on the card. But this is a part of the undercard. But it's going to be. We'll just show you. It's going to be Sambo War versus Skeech, and this is going to be an interesting one. These two guys are absolutely monsters in this game, and Sambo War in a little bit of a losing streak to Matt 0-2, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah, somebody's looking for that big win, and Skitch's record is Skitch 0-1.
0-1, yeah.
Yeah, so this is both fighters still looking for their first victory, and it looks like it's going to be a Conor McGregor pick, a Conor McGregor mirror match. These can be good, these can be shit. We just have to find out. And if these two lads want to get ready and start, they can, you know, get us underway.
Yeah, man. Look, they're 2 high level people, and they've had a bit of an unlucky patch here in Showtime so far. But here we are. One of them's gonna have a worse patch, and one of them's gonna get back in the winning column for the first time. Maybe make their way up towards the title. make their way up in the rankings. But yeah, I'm excited for a good fight. This is about very highly skilled competitors. They're about using McGregor. I've seen them talking in the chat about it. They're saying it's going to be fireworks. We're saying it's going to be fireworks. So hopefully it is fireworks, Jared.
Absolutely, and I think when you get two Conor McGregor fighters together, it has to be a great match. So, what is it? Sambo War, Skitch. Somebody has to win, right? So let's get into it.
Indeed.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know, that's the thing as well, right? And you know, when you go on a losing streak, any league at all, but when you go on a losing streak, right, and you finally meet someone that's also 0-2 or, you know, 0-2 the same as you both kind of come out that little bit more vicious, you know? You want that stoppage more. You don't want to be that person that loses to the lad that hasn't won yet. You know what I mean? Heavy, if you were that lad, if you were that guy coming out fighting, you know, another man who has been defeated 2 times and none of you have a win, you have to have a little bit more vindictiveness in your heart for that win, right?
For sure, you've got to be able to have that the mental advantage, and not think about your losses. Losses are losses, and they come in everyone's career. But what defines you as a fighter is how you learn from them losses, and if you can stop them again. Because a fighter's no good if a fighter keeps getting defeated the same way. Like,
Ooh.
you gotta learn, and the only way you learn is by losing. But you know, these two lads here coming off big and, you know, throwing big combos, some nice body work from Sambo with that straight, as I said before, that straight to the body. There we go. It's lethal. And it looks like he's trying to work the body, which is very smart. Try and get that stamina low. And then, as you see in Minimatch there, Skeech as well, probably looking for that kick. Maybe make Connor switch. And then in order to give him the power advantage. There's a great sidestep, another sidestep. Move pivots off just to the right hand side and steps away from that side kick. And you got to be careful with them because Connor's counters are nasty.
Ooh.
And there's that straight. And Jacrees, am I right in saying there's going to be no ground game here?
Yes, you are right in saying that, man. I've seen Sambo War looking very well early on. That left hand is like a sniper shot. For them, he's working the body very well. Look at that, mixing it up. His feint game also is on point tonight. He's keeping Skitch guessing. And he's kind of halting, he's kind of stopping him in his step. He does. Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Oh no! Early, very early from Sambo Ward drops him the two-piece combo for a missed head kick from Skitch. And listen, both men are not discriminating. They're going for all the body parts. There's leg kicks, there's body punches, head kicks, everything here. Heavy hands.
It really, really is. And as you can see here, throwing kicks, hooks, straight, body shots, spinning elbows against the cage. There's a knee from Skitch, and Skitch nearly puts him asleep with that lead knee. And Sambo Ward taking a bit of a breath back now, trying to regain his health. Remember, these guys don't have no hood. There's an uppercut that catches him on the entry, and this could be over before the first round. 1 minute left. Jacrees.
Yeah, man, exactly what Reaper said is exactly what's happening. They're both on losing streaks. They're both coming out there. They want that win. They don't want to be the guy that loses again. They're coming out there looking for a win. They're looking to take the other guy's head off their shoulders here, and it's really shown having a firefight so far, Jay Reid.
Absolutely. Reaper absolutely called it 100%. Both of these guys came to bring it. I think I'm going to give this round 1 to Sambo War. What do you say, Reaper?
Yeah, you know what? It's been a close round, right? But we do know Sambo Ward did get the rock, so I'm definitely going to give him round 1. But in terms of this as well, something I find... Oh, the beautiful uppercut. The one thing I am finding very interesting about the Conor McGregor mirror match, especially in Showtime, right? Oh my goodness, that was beautiful.
Man.
Took a page out of my book there, he did. But yeah, no, listen, right? We know Conor McGregor, right? He's definitely a great fighter. He has fantastic punching speed, great footwork. But you got to think, Showtime MMA, Conor McGregor, gas tank. You're getting dropped, you're getting body worked. You have to be a little bit more cautious than this. I know you want the win, but you wouldn't want to put yourself in a dangerous position to be KO'd because one of these strikes could do it, Ace.
Man, I'm kind of like lost for words here, my guy, because look at what's going on. Listen, the combos, like I can't even keep up with it. Leg kicks, everything, feints, body feints, the head kicks, like everything's going on here, man. This is so crazy. But it's like, you know what you're saying, being more cautious. It's like, how do you be more cautious against somebody fighting like this? This is so technical right now, and one mistake is gonna just end the fight for one of these gentlemen right here. Oh man, oh my days, what a fight we've got here, Heavy.
And do you know what's funny as well? I was just thinking, these guys, right? They put their whole heart out on the line in this first two rounds, right? How have one of these two not had a victory in Showtime MMA yet? They are playing well.
Oh!
Beautiful, my goodness.
Oh my
What the
goodness!
heck?
Sick
Oh,
War, you come right in the time. Oh! Sick War Raiders with a party at 10 again, lads. Big respects to Sick War, respecto.
Good
Respeto.
man, Sid. Respect out.
And, you know, as you join the perfect time here as an ace, you know, some crazy fireworks. This kid gets rocked this time as we say it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, this is some high level strike. And then there's another rock!
Oh, again.
Oh,
Let's him up.
he misses that into a leg kick.
Oh, this is insane. It is going to be hard giving fight of the night out, I'll tell you that.
And this is the start of the undercard. Oh!
Man.
Did that one too
I
many
got that.
times.
These guys are monsters.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that head
Sammo
move.
was in trouble, I think.
Oh!
Blink.
Oh!
Don't blink. Don't blink. This is the best fight I've seen in this league so far. It's got to be. Jeez, man. I don't even know who's gonna win right now.
Oh! You said that!
There's no way.
I want to see round 3.
Oh! Oh my god, bro. These guys just don't even care about defense. They're just. Oh my god, there's the uppercut catches him. Oh my god, Samba was gonna turn it on. Out of stamina.
Sammo's gassed.
Oh!
Goodness.
There's no fucking way.
Oh my god.
There's no way that just happens. There's no way that's just. Oh my god.
Oh.
Listen, the whole of the PS roster needs to be. They're trembling in their boots right now. The whole of the PS roster, because these guys. Oh my goodness, man. Listen, whoever's champion by the end of tonight, Stone Cold or Kratos MMA, you need to be doing your research on these guys, because I don't know who's going to stop them in their tracks, and I can't believe that before today both men were negative in this league. That is unbelievable, and that was almost as unbelievable as that fight, ladies and gentlemen, man. Oh my days, heavy.
It really was, and that's absolutely crazy. And I can't even put it to words. That fight, like there was so much into it. I can't really put an analysis on it. It was just fireworks, and from round one, they just stood and went for it. Like there's no defense. These guys just want that win. You know, huge respects for giving us a show like that. And you know, as I said before, you'll probably lose virtually no points in the rankings for getting a fight tonight. So have fun with fighting tonight, because I can't see anyone else beating that. I really can't see anyone else beating that. That's probably the best fight I've ever seen on Showtime. I'm probably gonna say that.
Fight of the year.
Maybe, yeah, maybe fight of the year.
Fight of the season for definitely.
There we go. That's it. Fight of the season. What would you say about that, JV? It's fight of the season.
That is definitely up there, fight of the season possibilities, but that just goes to show you 0-2, 0-1, it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. When you come to Showtime, this is a different league right here. Sambo is now what, 0-3? That is the best 0-3 display that I've ever seen in my life. So no shame in your game, Sambo, man. Come back next week and get a win. That was a hell of a fight from both of you.
Absolutely. I don't think anybody lost in that fight. You know, the viewers won, we won. And even though I know technically Sambo did lose, he did kind of win a lot of respect as well there. Now, you know, he got to showcase his skills. And I believe, even though he did lose, he's just became very dangerous. Even more dangerous than he was before, Ace.
Man, it seems like he has improved tenfold since we last saw him in the bantamweight division. I don't know, maybe it's the Connor pick. I don't know what it is, but yeah, man, I wouldn't want to be in the ring against this guy. I wouldn't want to be in the ring against this guy. I have to be honest with you lot.
I'll be
I can't
shooting.
be honest with you lot, man. Because listen, I like. I wouldn't want to get embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Like, these guys are. Oh my days! Like, I couldn't even keep up with what was going on. Like, it's just like 1 minute this guy's rock, 1 minute that guy's rock. Big combo here, big combo there. Head kick here, head kick here. Like, Jeez, Louise, man. Like, man, somebody, bro. I don't know. Might have to be like a what is it? Like a fight of the night bonus. I don't even know, man. I don't know, man. But these guys have really put on a show. These guys are madmen to say the least, bro. Honestly, man.
Mhm.
Oh my, bro, that I can't believe that. I don't know what I honestly I don't even know what to say. Like that's if anyone beats Fight tonight, I don't know what I could do,
Listen,
but
anyone in this season, if you top that fight, then you will be a legend in this community. Honestly, man. But
yeah, definitely.
these two have solidified their names in the Showtime network, and that fight
Mm.
will always be remembered. Honestly, man. We'll be moving on shortly, though, to the next fight. Sadly, I don't want to move on. I don't
I
want to
don't.
move on. I want to
I was
talk
thinking the
about this
same.
fight all night.
But we do have the
I
two
don't want
lads
to
up
move on.
next, though. They're going to have a chance to prove to themselves that they can put on just as good as a clinic as Sambo War and Skitch did. And it's going to be Mr. Kruger, a former title challenger in this season, versus Lewis. And Lewis has been on a tear in a few leagues recently, hasn't he? So, we're going to see some improved games from the last time he fought. And as we see here, 4-star only. And a can someone say that's the is it Mariash? Mariash?
Marlon
Marlon
Moraes.
Marias. Okay,
Moraes.
okay,
It's like
okay.
you say
I
my rice. It's my rice. It's not your rice. It's my rice.
Alright, fair enough, no worries. I'll remember that for next time. But Cody is always the one we see, isn't it?
Yeah,
Fight
and
we see a
Kruger
Mhm.
lot.
uses him well. Kruger uses him very well, man. And we've seen that in his fights. We saw that when he fought Perp Dog, even though he wasn't victorious in that fight, he does use Cody Garbrandt very well. And Cody Garbrandt against Marlon Moraes, I have to say that there's a big edge for
Mhm.
Cody, man. Honestly, yeah, in health, in power. Okay, maybe not kick, definitely not kick power, but in hand speed and power, in the reach as well, just slightly. Even though Cody hasn't got the best reach, but it's Marlon Moraes. Um, but yeah, very brave pick from Lewis, and that's not somebody that I've seen Lewis play with. Him being my campmate and all, but let's see what he can do with him today. Now Kruger, former title contender. This man had see big leg kick to start things off, and he's kicking those 90 rated legs of Cody Garbrandt right here in the first round. Heavy.
He has, and he's got to use that. Marlon and Marias is he's pretty fast, and there's that switch kick again, right off to the centre. And yeah, butchering his name, I'm just gonna call him Marlon. But nice right hook
Oh
there
my
from
goodness.
Cody, working on the entry there, and he's a bit hesitant. Nice sidestep
Oh,
and then go into a hand plant,
beautiful.
and then he's into a cartwheel quick, getting a bit feisty, uppercut there on the block counter. Marlon looking a little bit hesitant here, guys. Lewis needs to get his offense off, but it looks like he can't. Kruger's just
Listen,
stepping
heavy.
in.
Listen, he needs some push kicks. He needs to get him back.
Mm.
He needs to be on the front foot so he can mix up the 50-50s and keep Cody guessing with the head kicks, the body kicks. There's a great one, but he just needs to get on the front foot. He needs to be he needs to be switching sides with Cody, right? Where Cody is right now, that is where Lewis needs to be with Marlon Moraes.
He
See,
really,
and
really
because
does.
that's what's gonna happen. He's gonna
Oh,
block it. Oh my Jesus Lord, the Queens man. What has man? Oh, I'm taking, I can't even get the words out right now. Listen,
and
Jaquise.
guys, I was gonna say, Lewis on the odds, he's a 10-4 favourite. 10 people voted for Lewis to win for this, and 4 people voted for
Wow.
Kruger. So Lewis technically is the favourite, and by looking at this fight, I feel like the fight's more going to Kruger.
Oh,
Oh, I should
Goodness.
just say that, and it's gonna be
My
out already.
goodness.
This shot, and he steps up. That's smart,
Right.
very smart.
Very smart.
Listen. Wow, Cody's pressuring, man. I think Lewis needs to set up maybe a flying knee here. He needs to just.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
oh,
something like that.
Drop.
Something like that. Something like that to make him think twice about coming forward anyhow like
big.
that. Nice.
Oh.
Kruger's felt that power and he doesn't like it. He needs to press forward again. He can't be getting pushed back. He was looking very good early on. Saw Lewis, he came in with a sim approach. He liked to play on the outside. Kruger said, no, fuck that. Walked him down and pelted his head in. But then Lewis came back with a beautiful rock. And Kruger's going to abandon that going forward game plan. He's having to get taken down now. He's in half guard on bottom. Jay Reid, do you think this is a smart game plan from Lewis taking him down?
I absolutely think this is a smart game plan. Get him down, beat on his face a little bit, maybe stand back up and knock him out.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, you have to think he was getting pressured all around one, was Lewis. Even being the favourite, Lewis kind of, he wanted to take the outside of the cage, and Kruger was happy to take the inside and just pressure, 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 right with that Garbrandt power, stick and move, pop shot, pop shot.
Oh, he's
And
stunned.
now
He's stunned.
this
He's
is
stunned.
good work.
Gonna be it.
Oh, he is
It's gonna
stunned.
be it.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, this is much better from Lewis. I think if Lewis continues the way he did in this round, we could be seeing a KO. But on the flip side of that coin, if Lewis gets the early takedown, what damage can Maurice do from top control on a Cody Garbrandt chin?
Man, I think he can do heavy damage if he does get him down. It's a very big if. And look, right off the jump now, we have, it's Cody pushing him back and he's taking those kicks away. It's like crowding the kick. So Marlon can't kick. He can't use that kick power. Great
Oh.
takedown defense by Kruger there. But it's like he's crowding the kicks and forcing him to box. He's forcing him to play his game. And that's a great land for Kruger there. Short return by Lewis.
Oh.
Who's stunned?
Who's robbed?
oh, it's gonna be it.
This looks like
Cody's got
Lewis
so
is
much
stunned.
power. Ace is in
You know who
trouble.
was
Beautiful
stunned.
post.
He's
Lewis
still in
is gonna
trouble,
catch him
lads,
on the way
against the
in.
fence. Probably gonna get that
Suplex.
suplex.
There we go.
Boom!
Boom.
Slam dunk.
Well, that was him showing him. Lewis, he's trying to catch him on the way in, but it's not working for him at all. On the last round it worked, he came with a lovely straight lead hook on the way in. He's trying to do that exact thing again. He's not getting so lucky this time. He's allowing Kruger to go forward. He has a beautiful turn and takedown though, right into side control. Let's see what he can do with this after getting squashed for the first 2 minutes, Jared.
Yeah, Lewis is definitely going to look. Oh, gets a great denial there. He's going to look to get back on top and start raining down again. That's really what he needs to do to win this fight. Wrestle him, show him that you're a superior wrestler, and really take it to Kruger on the ground.
Absolutely, absolutely, Jay Reid. And even though, right, let's say he doesn't get the takedown, let's say he doesn't shoot again if this goes into a third round, at least it'll be in Kruger's mind going, okay, he's taken me down twice now and he's controlled me twice. He's gotten top mount and he's hit me a few times. Maybe I need to start blocking low a little bit, and that will open up Kruger's head. So maybe this could be a smart game plan from Lewis if he decides to stand in the third.
Honestly, this is a smart game plan. What he's got going on here right now, he's back into top mount now, and he's looking to posture up. He gets it, and he's looking to rain down, maybe get another stun again. But that's a lot better ground and pound defense from Kruger there. Gets his head out of the way of that strike.
Oh,
A great
that's
denial
bad.
by Lewis with
That's
Marlon
beautiful.
Moraes.
Great defense though.
He stunned again. There it is. There it is. He stunned him. And this, if he can push up, he might end it here. Does he get it? He gets out. Posture up. Is he looking to get back? No, he's looking
There
to
it
rain
is,
down
Ace. It's
back.
again. It's gonna get it again.
There it is.
Oh,
No.
Oh,
Beautiful
just
from
about.
Kruger.
That's some great defense right there. That is superb defense.
DJ Reid, indeed, man. And now, listen, if you're Lewis, what do you do to survive the rest of this round?
Go forward. That's what you do. You
Force.
can't look at this. He literally, I don't think he's taken a forward step unless Garbrandt was rocked.
Oh,
There it is
nice.
though.
That
He
was
catches him
great
on the
uppercut.
inside again.
Great
Take him
uppercut.
back down. Take him back down.
See, this is way better from Lewis. This is where he does better. He's waiting to catch him on the inside. He gets him in the end of the round. He's got him in the first round as well. Maybe steals it back because of that beautiful ground, the beautiful grappling. But yeah, you can't be letting Kruger just press in like this, because you never know in this third round you might not catch him. Kruger might catch you this time, and then you're out. You're on a losing streak and you're fucked. You're like, oh, I should have went forward more. So Lewis needs to just throw it down, go forward, get a takedown if he wants. But so far when Kruger's on the back foot, he's not looking too comfortable, J-Raid.
Absolutely. Just wait for that opening. Look, he takes him right down. This is exactly what he needs to do. Keep him on this ground. Do him just like Habib, and don't let him get back up again. If he gets back up, take him right back down.
It was a lovely reversal. He faked the full guard twice and then went up and got the sweep right over into full guard Kruger. Now he's back on the feet looking to pressure Lewis again. Lewis already immediately takes the back step and Kruger comes with a taunt. Tell him, no, you're not grappling me today, Reaper.
Absolutely. Come here. Look, that has to be frustrating as well, right? You get the early takedown. You finally think to yourself, okay, after 2 rounds, I've got a game plan. I'm going to take him down, wear him out, just wreck his whole humour tonight. And then he stands up and it's just like, okay, well, what now? What can I do now? Shoot again? I don't know. But if you do know about Marlon Moraes, at the start of this third round, He looks a little bit slower, right? Look, you can even see the way he's moving. His
Oh! Body
Oh,
rock.
that's gotta be it.
And he's
Surely,
done, I think.
surely
That
that's
is
it.
it. It's over.
It's
Yeah.
done.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
ho,
over.
ho, ho.
Wow.
Jesus.
What a performance.
These fighters, man, they're scary people.
And Kruger's back on the winning streak again. Possibly looking for that title shot. He's a former title contender for a reason. But went to war with Lewis. He looked really good, and what a fight that was. Fantastic
That-
fight, lads, wasn't it?
Boom. What a
Just missed
fight.
that uppercut.
Fucking on the way in, he caught him with an uppercut. And then as Reaper said something with the stamina, he got him with a beautiful body rock. And then he came in with another uppercut. Put his lights out, finished him on the cage. Kruger's back in the winning column. I think he might have been coming off a loss. But yeah, what a fight from both title contenders.
That was a great fight, wasn't it? That was a great fight. Like, that had everything you wanted in it. Striking, wrestling, grappling, rocks, drops, kickboxing. It just had, it was a whole complete fight.
Oh, it did.
That's what MMA is about, and perfect.
Man, really unfortunate loss for Lewis. It seemed like he identified a weakness in Kruger's game, and he was getting those turn and takedowns. He got the same direction, what, 3 times over. So, he identified that weakness very well, but he just couldn't keep him down. That was great bottom game from Kruger in that third round to get back to his feet, and you just can't be, on the back foot all the time with somebody like Marlon Moraes against the power and speed of Cody Garbrandt. You just can't, man. It's just a recipe for disaster right there, as we saw that. But yeah, I digress, man. I digress. Heavy. Any words on that?
The only words I have next, it's going to be the best fight you've ever seen in your life.
I agree.
And
Who's fighting Heavy?
I don't know who's fighting. I don't know, but it's probably two of the best Showtime fighters on the planet. But nevertheless, we're
Agreed.
gonna battle. We're gonna battle for it inside in the octagon with the three commentators above you. So, best of luck to my opponent Reaper, and my campmate,
Best of luck, Heavy.
and
Yes, indeed.
we'll get this underway for you guys. It should be up and ready. And yeah, back to you, Ace.
Listen, I'm missing these two already, man. You know what I mean? I'm missing these two already, but I can't wait to see these guys square off, man. These guys are two great competitors, man. Yeah, both in the LW camp, looking to show what they can do in the lightweight division here. I wonder who we've got. Jaquez, what do you think, man?
Yeah, Heavy Hands gone for the Holloway, and Reaper is gone for Nate Diaz. I think we've only seen him once before, Nate Diaz once before, and he came off a loss. So Reaper's going to put Nate Diaz and himself back in the winning column, I think. J Reid.
Absolutely. I'm really looking forward to this one. Like I said, last week we did have both of our commentators lose. So this week we definitely will have at least one win in the booth. Everybody comment in chat. Who do you think will win this one, Reaper or Heavy Hands?
Speaking about that,
Oh,
make
the
sure to
taunts.
follow us as well. A little taunt. Yeah, you've got to do that with Nate Diaz in your hand. Oh man, big head kick that he goes for. Great block. Oh, he's checked that
Oh,
leg kick. Checked that leg kick and he went for a combo. Oh man, and Heavy really on the front foot right now. Digs the body again. Jeez, man. Just
Heavy's
another
not letting
thing
him
like
start.
yeah, he's not letting Reaper find his range. He's gonna just keep on pressuring. Look, he'll start to go high with these kicks as well, and he's not even. Oh my gosh, how man,
This fucking pressure.
this is crazy.
If he wasn't Nate Diaz, yeah, oh, he hits him with a slap though. Reaper's like, nope. You can press me all you want, I'm Nate Diaz, I'll take it. Heavy comes back with his own slap. But yeah, we're seeing that smothering pressure. We have to think if Reaper wasn't Nate Diaz, he'd be on the floor at this point. Oh, he gets caught a beautiful moving head kick.
Heavy hand special. Heavy hand special, J Reid.
You tell he sat there with a little smirk on his face. Ready to go, he's pressuring back forward again, J Reid. What you doing if you're Nate Diaz in this situation?
Oh,
Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to do. Look at that, you get a flying knee attempt right there, and it just misses, man. This is a great fight between two high level guys, man. Two high level fighters, two great commentators. I'm just enjoying the ride right now.
and this ride is gonna
Oh,
crash for one of these. two men. Looks like it might be Reaper who's
Lovely slip.
crashing. Oh, my great way to flip out of the weight of that hook, and he goes with a combo, hitting the block of heavy hands. And oh man, a good head movement. Oh, great body kick to the open side of that body, and that will take away some body health, and it will take away the stamina also, more importantly.
And just
The
Heavy, he
fight
looks
fight
like
we
he's
got
on
going on.
point. He's coming off, I think he's on a 2-loss streak at this point, and he doesn't want to go on a 3. He wants to come back and get up in them rankings. Look at these, talk about pulling each other's pull counters. The high paced fight. Seeing Reaper, he's stepping back having a bit of fun. But yeah, I'd like to see Reaper get a bit more on Heavy's face, kind of push him back. Because right now Heavy has him on the back foot, he's kind of ahead, he's getting the better of the striking exchanges. There's a beautiful slip from Heavy. And another beautiful body shot, Jay Reid. What do you think about this fight?
I think we're seeing some great sim
Ooh.
action.
Oh,
Yeah, we're seeing some great sim action between both of these guys. You really feel like it's Nate and Max in there right now.
indeed, man, indeed. I mean, just look at the way Heavy's setting up his kicks, and look at the way Reaper's using his boxing as well. Also, so yeah, great sim play by these guys. Coupled with the hard off as well. You see, that's why we love Showtime so much. A question mark kick attempt just blocked. Also blocks that body kick of.
Oh!
Oh, big head kick in the round. Wow, what a way to mix it up. See what I'm saying? He's setting up the head kicks. He's setting it up. How many times did he go with that body kick? You see, there's one.
Yeah.
How many times did he go with the body kick and then went upstairs? That is, that is how you kickbox on this game. Even in real life, that is how you kickbox, man. Honestly.
Yeah, man, condition him down low, bring it up high. He's caught him twice with a head kick in that round. Heavy's looking on fire tonight, and I think Reaper, he needs to kind of recuperate in that corner, and he needs to fix up his game plan, go forward, get back at Heavy hands after losing the first round, J Reid.
You think? Do you think that Reaper should maybe hit a little jujitsu on Heavy Hands or no?
I'd like to see it, because we know Max doesn't have the best grappling stats, but he gets rocked again. Reaper's looking in trouble, J Reid. I think you're right there. I think he does need to shoot. How about you, Ace?
He does need to shoot. Maybe full guard instead, maybe, man. Just something. Yeah, even if he gets taken down here, that might be a good thing. Oh, but he goes for the head kick instead of the body kick again. Will he go upstairs just as yet? Maybe not. Great striking by both men, especially Heavy Hands right here. I'm looking to see if Reaper is just. I think Reaper's maybe looking for a counter. Oh,
Ooh, that was
talking about
beautiful
counters.
backstep.
Backstep, yeah. Counter. Backstep, counter. Oh,
Sidestep.
that's sidestep this time. Yeah, he's looking for the counters, man. So Reaper, don't count him out. He's still very much in this game as another combo lands for him right there, Jay Reid.
Oh. About slapping each other. Yeah, Nate Diaz, he's taking a beating so far. But he's coming back, he's never out of it. He's like a zombie. Just fitting. This is the last Showtime card for Halloween, but yeah, Nate Diaz is like a zombie. He's never out of there. He's always gonna come back with a bit more. We saw that in his Leon Edwards fight. It wasn't the last second. He had Leon Edwards on the ropes. Maybe we could see something like that again. Oh, he rocks him.
Oh, looks like we are. It looks like we are seeing something like that, and he gets that rock. Pushes him back.
taunt.
He's flexing.
Look at that top, baby. I'm not surprised.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm pulling each
Man.
other.
And
Reaper
Heavy
showing some
likes to
great
bait the
boxing.
uppercut.
He does. He likes to bait low and then bring up an uppercut as you go to like defend it kind of. But yeah, we know Reaper. He fought him a lot. They're about in the same camp, and I know Reaper's looking for that. The right pulls. That's a beautiful pull counter. Reaper's on the ropes.
That it?
Gotta be.
That's great defense, but I don't think it can be enough. Oh, he barely gets out of there. I know Heavy Hands is great top game, but as Max Holloway, he's liking what he's seeing on the feet, and he brings it back up. He's looking to look for the Reaper, of course, though. He doesn't give a shit if he gets rocked. He's out there. He's still taunting. He's gonna look to catch Heavy on the way back in again. I think J Reid.
It's funny. Reaper is actually showing some pretty good boxing here. Maybe he's showing that he doesn't need to take him down, but we'll see if that'll be his demise.
As he has cut next to
to his right eye. But
It's just leaking.
yeah, just leaking, and I'm not surprised, man. It is Nate Diaz as well.
What you see in real life too.
Yeah, probably see a doctor stoppage by now, maybe. You never know.
Lucky they're not in this game or they'd be
Oh.
gone.
He's just trying to make a mistake or something, man.
Reaper, he's trying to get heavy to throw something unnecessary. And as he does that, he's going to get caught with a big smelly fucking 1-2 from Nate Diaz. Puts him on his back. That's what Reaper's hoping for here. Heavy's keeping it composed. He's taunting, he's playing his game, but he's looking textbook. He's teeing off on Nate Diaz as he gets in. He got caught a couple of times, but overall, Jay Reid, I think Heavy's up 2 rounds.
Yeah, unfortunately, it does look that way, and I say unfortunately because I hate to see either one of my guys lose, but it just has to be that way. I'm really looking forward to if it gets down to it. If we go down to about the last 30 seconds, I really want to see Heavy point at that ground.
Oh,
Ooh, man,
beautiful body shot.
Man, I wonder if this fight's gonna end by knockout. I'm really wondering.
I think the only reason it hasn't is because of the Nate Diaz. He gets rocked to the body though. Heavy brings it up high. Reba's wise though. Heavy starting to mix it up beautifully.
Ooh,
Jeez, look at the combos coming out right now from Heavy Hands.
Ooh, almost.
Oh! Wow. Great way to punish. 1-2. Goes back with the elbow after minor slipping right there.
Reaper asking if that's all that Heavy can bring.
With Nate Diaz, man, you may lose a fight, but you never lose morally. You're always there. You're always in the face. And yeah, I don't think we will see a knockout just because of the simple fact it's Nate Diaz and he doesn't get knocked out. You can hit him with a fucking lorry and he'd still walk back at you saying, "What is that?" But yeah, heavy hands is putting on a technical performance here. Reaper is trying to press forward here, and yeah, we see Heavy clinch up. He looks for a takedown. Nate Diaz defends it and taunts yet again. But Jay Reid, I think he's just losing in the stand up. He gets rocked again. I think he's just a little step behind in the stand up.
He is. But as always, Nate Diaz brings a very, very entertaining fight. He may lose the fight, but he'll never lose to the fans as he gets head kicked.
He gets finished. Heavy hands with a beautiful performance. He's coming off a bit of a losing spell. And he's like, nope, I want my place in that Grand Prix next season. He's
back in the win column for Heavy Hands. Great output from both of these guys.
boom.
And it's just the mix-ups, man. He was going low. He comes back high. You see, he even, masked that perfect head kick with a punch to the body, and that will make you drop your hands. And yeah, now Heavy Hands looks to celebrate. Great victory, great performance by both men, though. And I welcome these boys back to the booth.
Hello.
Well, hello.
What
Great
a
fight, Reaper.
Great fight, man. Great. I wanted
Fun.
to do something fun.
Really was.
I'm happy. I'm happy my student got the win.
Please get rid of my pirate wallpaper.
Sorry about that advert.
Brought to you by.
Alright. Well, that was a fantastic fight. What's your analysis, guys? Because I can't analyze my own fight.
What we
Man,
saw,
it
right?
was great back and forth. Good boxing. Go ahead, my brother.
Alright, we've had ace. What we saw from early on, we saw Heavy pushing the pace, and the whole story of that fight was the kicks. He brought it low, he kept bringing it to the body, and then midway through the first round, caught him with a head kick. And then he went back right again. Reaper survived, obviously. Nate Diaz brought it down low again, came up high. Then it went right into the third round, he caught him with a high kick. Reaper was expecting another low kick, but Heavy said, no, I'm mixing it up yet again, and brought a beautiful head kick that ended Nate Diaz's night.
I like the way he said nice things about Heavy.
I did
Reaper
win.
had nice taunts
Hey, man.
and some nice slaps.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was a
We tried to eat,
fantastic
bro. We
fight.
tried to eat.
Yeah, it was back and forth.
It was good. It was good crack. It's a fun matchup, like.
It was.
Yeah, for real, man. Seen a Nate Diaz. We never seen Nate Diaz, do we? So
Nope.
yeah, man, I love that. And speaking about students, I'm about to go fight my student in a moment.
Ooh.
My son, in fact.
He's not gonna be happy with that.
It's his birthday today.
Oh, I must have forgot.
It's been a couple of years since I've been around the household.
So, Ace, sum up this fight you have coming up now. Sum it up in 2 words, if you can.
Yo, I'll be fighting. Sum it up in 2 words, did you say?
I was giving you an impossible task.
Entertaining, exhilarating.
I like that. Let's go.
Right.
Yeah, that's that sound. But get out of the comments booth, get out that door, come back in
Later.
when you're ready. We're gonna move on to that fight 'cause them boys are ready. And it's that featherweight. And I wonder if we'll see Ace use his signature Yair Rodriguez.
I think this is the wrong fight.
Is it the wrong fight?
This is Purple Urkel and Lang.
Ah, all right, lads. All right, well, we can easily render that. Render that change of that problem. Just give me 2 minutes. I don't know. I don't know why. I thought it was that one. That's your fault. That choice.
No, it is not.
It was on my one.
Doesn't matter. Either way, we're gonna
You
see
know, either way,
entertaining
we're gonna see
fights.
the fights, aren't we? But
Absolutely.
just for sakes of Ace, we're gonna throw this fight in here. He's on the same card. You guys will be up next. I'm sure that's okay.
Major torn.
So let's go to that was meant to be there, but you know, so we got loads of fights to look through. Loads, and there's the best fights just happened. So Ace and Reese, if you guys could get that underway.
It's the same fight, heavy.
Same fight.
Oh, is it? See, this is just some technical difficulties here. Just give me 2 minutes. Okay, everyone, sorry about that. So a bit of technical difficulties on my part, but we're back. We're back with the fight. Mr. Ace 33 versus his student, his supposed son, Reese.
I think Reese would be happy with that.
No,
Dan Hooker versus Danny Ige.
Danny Ige, you know, he's like a little Aldo.
Yeah, little Aldo.
Mm.
It's powerful Aldo too.
Yeah, and like that leg kick starting off with there as well. But what I like about Reese is, he's got some great head movements, and you know when you hit him, it's really hard to try and get him out of there. So you can't really throw your tank at him. And there's a nice hook.
His name now is Eye Bobblehead. So maybe we'll see a bit of that.
Yeah, maybe
you know,
we'll
Reese,
see that.
look at that. He loves to work his body as well. He's a very patient guy.
Oh!
Look at that beautiful knee. Drops Danny Gay.
Jesus.
Works the body again. But yeah, Reese, he loves his body work. When he gets a slip, he's gonna rip to the body there. He's unorthodox. You don't expect him to rip the body. But Ace, I know these two have fought a lot. Ace says he's his son. It doesn't look that way so far. He's got a beautiful knee. He's already dropped Danny Gay.
Absolutely, and this is what we wanted, right? This is exactly what we wanted. A kickboxing fight with a lot of taunts, and they have been taunting father versus son. God, it doesn't get better than this, does it?
There's a kick down, drops him. That's not a help event. I think that just knocks him off balance. JV, what's your thoughts?
I think we're seeing a great showing from Reese right now. Reese promised the fastest KO. I believe he promised that in the chat. So
Oh,
let's see if he's gonna get that done.
interesting.
He's a bit off
Oh!
track. Oh, it's a beautiful shot.
Placed
Ace with a
perfectly.
lovely head movement. But yeah, as I said, Reese, he loves his bodywork. Ace gets a beautiful flying knee.
Oh.
Rips one back to the body again. Reaper, man, if your Ace is not really going your way so far, what are you changing in your game plan?
These two are just absolutely swinging wild. They don't care about stamina. They don't care about health. They don't care about what they're having for dinner tonight. They just want to get into it, the nitty gritty, KO each other quick. And oh, beautiful elbow by Reese.
Oh, there's a nice knee and an
Oh,
elbow comes straight down off the pocket there. And these guys are entering the pocket with high kicks, as you've seen FMA sidestep, get caught with that leap body kick. And now it's getting more interesting.
Oh,
Retain
beautiful.
fire with that body kick there. And looking for that Superman punch was a bit interesting. I wonder if there's that flying knee from Dan
oh,
Hooker. And he gets him against the cage. This is really good work. What you want to do with Dan Hooker, work them knees, work them elbows. And, uh-oh. There we go, knew it
oh!
was.
Beautiful pull elbow from Reese. Rips the body right back to it. He's going to push him up against the cage now. He lets him go. First spin, switch kick misses, get bet with a front kick.
And guys, would I say that? I think that Reese is winning this fight.
Yeah, Reese is definitely winning this fight.
Oh!
Oh, no, no, body rock, that's bad.
There's 15 seconds
It's in
left.
the
Are we going to
head.
see a KO, J. Reed?
It does not look like we're gonna see a KO, but Reese has definitely taken round one. These guys are content to just move into round two, and I love it. I love it. Let's see what Ace is gonna bring. What do you do if you're Ace, Reaper?
Oh, that's a good question. You know, Ace was quite comfortable right here in the booth, right? You know, called him his son, let him know he was going to beat him, and then, you know, you got to think Reese was listening, thinking, ha, okay, that's cute, Dad.
Let's see.
So I'm going to go out here and work you like the old man that you are, apparently. So, you know, if I'm Ace, I just got to stick close to Dan Hooker, right? But with that, it's a necessary evil. You stick close to Dan Hooker, you're in range for the elbows, you're in range for the knees. Dan Hooker's an overall a very, very dangerous fighter, and I think if I'm Ace, personally, with
Oh.
with the skills Ace has, I go ground. But
He's
he's rocked
rocked.
already.
There's that right hook on the exit, on the break, looking for that body shot there. And Ace is really in trouble here. He needs to play a bit careful. Maybe even shoot on Dan Hooker. There's a nice right hook. Works it again and doubles up on that combo. And Dan Hooker's ripped to the body too much.
Oh!
Ace catches him, does a taunt, lets him
The
live.
punt.
But he's going to go back down to him on the floor here, try and go for stacked. But Dan Hooker pushes off. Bit of taunts from the both of them. And Reese there, looking for a bit of
Ooh.
baitsies. Throws that knee out as he enters the pocket. And
Reese is using that clinch beautifully in this
Yeah.
fight. But as we saw, oh, Ace had dropped again.
oh, and he
Ace
drops
had
him
dropped.
here.
Oh my god.
Lets him up.
And this
There's
is a bit
another
of a,
punt.
I think this is a bit of a fucking a measuring contest here. You know what I mean?
But as you saw, Ace can change at a moment's notice. He
Oh.
can be getting his face bet off him,
Oh,
and then a second later, as we see right now, he gets a beautiful front kick. He's back in the fight. Doesn't matter how down
Oh
and
my
out
God.
Ace seems,
Rocked
he's back
again.
in it. He can get back in it at any point. Reese though, he's using that clinch very well. He goes for a standing
Oh.
guillotine.
that is
Lets him
allowed,
go.
but you have to initiate it as soon as you get it. The standing guillotine is allowed, but you have to initiate it as soon as you get it. And oh, and there's that front kick!
Oh.
Oh my god, these guys are going to war. And Danny Inge, Ace 33 is back up on the fence, pushing around forward now. Looks for that right
Oh.
hook, catches Reese. And Jay Reed, what have we got here? Some crazy stuff.
Body
Now
rock.
Danny Inge's robbed. Oh.
Listen, there comes a time in every
Oh.
young boy's life where he can't beat his father, right? And he tries and tries, and Dad, let's play again, let's play again. And that pivotal moment when he finally beats his father, you know the
Shit's over.
dynamic has changed for the rest of your life. And I think that's
Oh!
my god!
Oh!
Oh my gosh! That moment is not now. Now is not the moment. Oh my goodness. Ace. Ace, get in the booth. Ace, get in the booth.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No way.
Daddy's home.
Oh, man.
Ace, you know, Ace just walked out of the cage like, I'll see you at dinner, son.
And Ace picks up a wonderful victory and pushes himself
Oh.
right up them rankings there. And what a performance, Mr. Ace 33. Welcome back to the booth. I think he's too busy, celebrating, probably jumping off his roof right now. But anyway,
He's tucking him in.
hey, look, he's went that wild as Slits went.
I think he's having a little red panty night right now. Reese's mom.
Oh, god damn
Alright,
it.
can you hear me?
Yeah, what a
Listen,
fight, Ace.
I deserve that win. I don't care, man. You know what it is? I so much. The 1-2 head kick saved me again, like with Mayweather War when I fought Mayweather War. But listen, you see when he bowed, yeah, and he went for that head kick. I swear I slipped it. Like I swear, bro. But I got caught with it, and I think that was the universe giving me back my win because I know I would have ended it with that slip. I knew what he was doing as well. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, great, yeah, good performance from him, and he had way more health events than I did him. But yeah, the 1-2 head kick saves me again.
Crazy, and it was good. It was a great
What a
fight. Both
fight.
of you went out there and you just stood in the pocket, started banging, no jumping, but just literally looking for that KO. And it was a fantastic fight. Both guys have got a great bone, but still, fight of the night, in my opinion, is the first fight of the card, Sambo War. War and Skitch. What a fight that was. Still, but that fight was a very
Oh
good
man,
fight, and looking forward to fighting you in the future, Ace.
man, I will destroy you, man.
Oh shit. Okay, we'll leave that for
Remember
another.
that?
We'll leave that for another time. But while we're getting
Always
ready
take
and
the
set
levy.
up,
With the fighting Ace.
yeah, Ace is a bit scary now, isn't he? After that win,
1-2 head kicked.
Yeah,
absolutely.
you know, I'll probably get wrapped for like what, like 3 rounds straight. Then like in the last
You know,
minute, get a
boss
1-2 head
man's
kick
in
and
a
then a
USS.
flash knockout.
Hmm.
The hell?
Oh, what a
All
fight.
that
Fair
matters is the
play, though.
ending nowadays. That's
It
all that
is.
That's
matters.
it.
But you guys give me a quick summary up on that fight while I just do this dead quick.
All that matters is the W on your record and the L on his record.
Yeah.
What a fight though. The
All that
taunts
matters.
back
That
and
was
forward.
mental.
Man, I
It was
thought he was
funny
knee
as
something a
well.
little bit. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it was. The finish definitely came out of nowhere. I think Jay Reid was actually telling us that it was about time that the son, was able to finally be his father. And it's like Ace heard and was like, ha, yeah, okay, sure. Just let me
Not
quickly
today.
put my son to bed. Like,
Stop playing around.
Son,
Good night.
Reese was running around the house and Ace was just chasing him. Come here, you little, get to bed.
You know what, lads? We've got another great fight coming up here, and this is going to be a very good one. We've got a Legends and OG fight, and someone who's pretty good from the last time I seen, if I can remember. And I think we all know who it is, and they've got the music on, so I'm probably going to get copyrighted, but it is what it is. It's going to be Mr. Purple Urkel versus Larry. But, well, not Purple Urkel, sorry. Well, it was meant to be Gemini, but we'll just change that dead quick. There we go.
Larry.
And, we've got a Zabit versus a Pettis, and, a Pettis picks up a bit of an interesting one, because if he gets a Showtime kick, Jimmy Slick will have to be kicked from the league.
Poor below
You
just
guys
taking
are
a spot in
ready,
the
yeah?
Hall of Fame.
Could be.
yeah, man, Jimmy will, yeah, Perp Dog will be the main Jimmy. Man, he'll be the main Pettis pick. He'll be the main Pettis player, not Jimmy, man. I mean, oh my God, I'm just getting mixed up today, aren't I, man? But yeah, man, we're getting things off. Larry, he looked very good with Magomed Sharipov, and most fights in PlayStation, we have Stone Cold, followed by Perp Dog, followed by Jimmy Slick. Portuguese Danny and Kruger are tight. Oh, Jimmy Slick, Portuguese Danny and Kruger are tight ninth in the most fights on PlayStation in Showtime. But we're getting things off here. Things are starting off. Zabit versus Pettis. Larry versus Perp Dog.
Seems both fighters looking to gain that distance with Pettis. He ducks that head kick there!
Oh!
Could have reached it out with a right hook there and maybe put him asleep, because we know Pettis doesn't have the best head health. You have to be really careful fighting him. But he has some great movements if he can use it well. Looks for that feint into a knee, which is a bit of a new one I haven't seen before. But it does block it, Larry. Larry looking very patient here, but what I'd like to see is, when are we going to see this weird style of Zabit? When are we going to see these weird takedowns? The kickboxing like we're seeing now. Where's the spins? And it's the same for Pettis. Where we're going to see these flashy stuff, because at the minute they're both fighting really methodical and not very flashy. They're keeping to the basics. If I'm saying correct, Jaquise.
Beautiful switch kick. Yeah, they're keeping it basic right now. I know these two have fought before. They're so familiar with people's style. They're familiar with each other's style. Purple Urkel did come out on top in that fight, but yeah, that graphic showed us Purple Urkel's second most fights with 10 in Showtime. Larry, he's a newcomer here. He's only had 2 or 3 fights, I believe. So Purple Urkel definitely has the experience edge. But we know Larry. We saw him as a beautiful
Ooh.
performance last time. He dispatched his opponent. He's looking to do the same here. Purple Urkel, he does it. He's getting the better of the striking exchanges thus far. But I know Larry, he loves to play the patience game. He loves to pick it apart from the outside and then go forward with a fucking barrage, take it out. Yeah, we see Purple Urkel's looking very good as well tonight. He's landing his strikes. And yeah, Jay Reid, what do you have to say?
I think both of these guys are starting off very well, very patient, and they both respect each other's ability, which is important in MMA. Really not rushing in there, but I hope they turn up the heat just a little bit. Especially Anthony Pettis, man. He is
Oh!
one. There we go. That's what I'm
Oh,
talking about. Throw some spinning stuff. Let's go.
Absolutely, and as Jaquie said, they have fought before, so they should be quite familiar with each other's style. I know it's really hard to figure out someone's style just from one fight or one spar or anything like that, but they are both playing quite conservative. Now you do have Larry pushing the pace a little bit, which is what I actually think he needs to do. Can't be letting Pettis off the cage when he has him backed up, you know. It's just, you're letting Pettis basically just have space to breathe, and as we know in Pettis in real life, he doesn't like pressure, he crumbles under pressure. So definitely, if this makes it into the second round, I would say I'd like to see Larry pressure more. But Purple's doing a great job of going to the body, and he's really picking away his shots.
oh,
Oh, commentator's curse.
Oh,
look
there's
at that.
that spinning shit.
Superman feint, switch kick.
Purple
Oh,
loves the Muay Thai, likes to throw them
great knee
knees.
to the body for Perp Dog.
That's it. Head kick, beautiful. I think Larry might have snatched around there with Purple Urkel's hand at the end of there. Jay Reid.
That was a great round, right? That was very, very back and forth. But I am going to give it to Larry for the simple reason being the stun. That's the only reason, was the stun. I think he got that round. Other than that, Purple showed good distance. He got pressured, not enough for my liking. I'd like to see Purple maybe come forward a little bit more. Because if Larry pushes Purple back, right, Purple has to come forward and they meet in the middle. So then it becomes a stalemate. It becomes a slip and rip style of fight then, right? Which, from what I'm seeing in round one, they don't like. They're kind of just taking turns. Okay, you push me back, and then I'll come forward after you're doing your combination.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh!
almost
Oh!
like a spar. Oh! It almost feels very sparish, almost. Oh! It's very slow paced. Methodical almost.
It really, really is.
And,
But
you know, that's not something that we expect to see from. Go ahead, heavy hands. Go ahead.
no, go on, bro. Sorry.
Yeah. So
Oh!
as I was saying, man, I thought he was stunned for a minute there. Great head movement by Larry,
Oh,
and it's what he needs to be doing. Like, switch kicks are very good for Perp Dog because, you know, when somebody's using a lot of head movement,
beautiful.
man, no, it's a drop. Beautiful 1-2 down the pipe, sits him down. Now Perp Dog straight back up to his feet, looking to return fire right here. But yeah, as I was saying, you know, it's not something we see a lot. You see
Oh!
the kickboxers,
Oh!
my days, jumping roundhouse kick, man. Wow.
It's not letting you finish your
Now,
sentence, is he?
man, guys, can you just chill for 1 minute? Let me finish my sentence. I want to analyze the fight, man. Come on, man. All right, it's okay. I think now may be my chance. All right, so yeah, with the kickboxers, it's more about, you see, the person going forward benefits the most because when you're going backwards, you don't know if they're going high, you don't know if they're going low. You see, when you're in their face,
Oh!
you can crack them with punches like that. That's what I'm talking about. So, Larry looking to get things done with his boxing right here. Great check, man, and there's been a lot of checks going on here. And I wonder where the leg health of both men are at right here, Heavy.
And there's that going high. There's
Oh.
that Brazilian kick, and it keeps going high. And there, Larry returns, and these guys are throwing some nice techniques out. And I like the way Dog's fighting. He's not throwing his usual spinning stuff. He's not really giving the your opponent much to work with. He's being smart, great head movements, off keep his head off the centre line, but he does need to stop checking them kits to crease.
He does, man. But I think Larry's getting very comfortable in this round. He's had three, I think it was 3 rocks, 4 rocks maybe. And he's looking for something flashy to end the night.
Oh,
Oh, Purple Local comes in. He's
Ooh.
catching him though. Purple Local's catching him on the inside.
oh!
Larry is very comfortable. He gets
Oh.
another rock. He's gonna look for something flashy again. Watch. See that?
Mhm.
Larry's looking for a flashy finish. I think he needs to stay fundamental here when he gets Purple Local in trouble. And I think he could finish him off coming into this third round.
Oh my!
Maybe even the second. That's 6 rocks.
Oh.
Oh, and a switch kick for days into a front kick.
Oh!
Oh my God! And he's
Oh,
gassed.
Stamina.
Oh, yeah.
Larry may have expended his
both men
gas
on.
tank there in that second round. 38 you go.
Yeah, just both men aren't known for their cardio, man. I think especially Zabit, he's not known for his cardio. So, you know, you got to draw a line when you throw such kicks, man. But yeah, it was good mix up nonetheless, man. Even though, you know, the gas tank was a little bit empty there at the end of the round. Now let's see how this third round can go. Will Perp Dog, get some respect?
Oh.
Man, maybe not. Rocked by the straight again, and that's been money for him. It's been landed all day.
Oh.
Man, in the
Body.
uppercut this time.
Oh,
Oh,
Beautiful.
Pacing him.
it's gotta be it.
Gonna rip the body here.
Outstanding. 2 free knees. And it's crazy as well because Purple started off this fight really good, right? He had very good fundamental kickboxing. He was able to kick him well to the body, drain the stamina a little bit, which now is, obviously in this third round you can see both fighters have slowed down, but Larry's just really taken over the last 2 rounds. And
Oh,
Jesus, little bow, gave him a little bow out. But the thing is though, Purple hasn't even been playing bad. He's been playing how he would if he has improved in himself. So no spinning things, fundamental kickboxing, great boxing, setting up his body kicks well. It's just Larry just seems to be figuring him out here late in the third, or early in the third, excuse me.
what these guys know is, like, I don't understand why people let each other up in that. Like, in the league, in the rules, it says you can get them all.
Oh,
Catches them, as I say that, you get the most points by finishing the fight as quick as possible. So just letting your opponent up and doing all this stuff, you're barely defeating yourself and giving yourself a lower ranking. So the best thing to do is go for that KO in the first round and get as much points as you can.
yeah, definitely.
Oh!
Oh! He's out of stamina.
And this could be his gone doing.
He might regret it.
He's out of stamina.
He might regret letting him up.
He needs to push now.
Oh!
Oh, maybe not.
Larry is gas. He needs to jump when he hits a knockdown.
Oh!
Oh! Purple Local got caught when he threw something spinning. Larry was sat there and waiting. A beautiful sidestep lead hook. Hook has his lights out. Got Larry another win after a very impressive performance, Jay Reid.
Absolutely, very impressive performance. I had him up on the scorecard. Perp really needed a finish here. He just gets hit on the chin, as you can see right there. That replay shows it, man. That hook was beautiful.
That was a fantastic fight. Both fighters done themselves justice tonight. Larry came out. He's very, very technical, very patient. Knew what he wanted to do, which was pick him apart round by round. If it went to a decision, he was okay with it. Purple, quite the same. He was very patient too. Great kickboxing, good heavy leg kicking game. But unfortunately, it was one mistake, right? And that's all it takes. Is just one mistake.
And a very big mistake indeed. The spinning jump kick, and he stepped out of the way, stepped to the outside of it, and just boom, knocked his lights out, man. Great judgment from Larry to get out of the way of that. But yeah, a good fight from both men, and Larry getting the most of it, looking good out there. So props to both men, especially Larry. Yeah, that's all I've got to say, Heavy.
Yeah, and we're just gonna take a quick recap of the fights we've just been played witness to. As we've seen there, the first fight was obviously Sambo War versus Skitch, potentially not the minute, current fight of the night, in my opinion. Don't know about you guys, I don't know about what chat says, but that fight was incredible. And then we had Kruger and Lewis, That was a very, very interesting fight with a very good with Kruger coming back with a victory. Probably getting pushing up into that rankings, trying to get that spot for the Grand Prix for next season, maybe Ace.
He may be making like another title run here, and
Mm,
he nearly did get his hands on the title when he fought with Surat back when. But you know, yeah, heavy. He may be back here, man,
it
and I
might
can't
be.
wait.
It
I
might
can't
be.
wait.
And then we had me versus the man himself, Mr. Reaper, and I hope we put on a good
Mhm.
display for you. And I respect the huge respect to the pick for Diaz, the Diaz pick. But I'm 4-4 Reaper. I've got to get myself into the top eight, the top, at least the top 10, man. I can't let no more slip ups. And then we've just seen a fantastic fight between Purple and Mr. Larry, and that again was a brilliant fight. And what was you gonna say, Reaper? Sorry, I cut you off there.
No, it's fine. I just think I'm 2-10
Oh.
at this point. I don't know what I think. I legit think I'm like two in double digits nearly. Like I had
Nah.
two great performances and then I just started losing. It was like, okay, this is great. I actually really enjoy this game. And then it was like, okay, yeah, here's 10 defeats in a row. I was like, Jesus Christ, what happened?
And then we obviously had a fantastic fight between Mr. Ace and Mr. Reese. That was a great fight. And then we also seen, we did see, is Mayweather War and Crypto Weapons up next?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And that is what we've got to see next. And then what we have waiting is, this is not even the main card. This is the main card. It's crazy. We have the Sewer Rat and Ungodly both making their returns to the league. Both will be 0-0. As you can see there, they are unranked. And Surat looking to stay undefeated in Showtime MMA, theoretically. And then we had Storm versus High Roller. That fight's going to be amazing. I can already see it now. I don't know about you,
Man,
but I'm looking
you
forward
think
to
it
that.
will top Sick War? No, not Sick War. You think it will top Sambo War versus
Oof.
Skitch?
I think so because
Ooh.
Storm's style and like the way he'll bring the game, it'll go to the floor, it'll go to the mat. High Roller's got great ground defense. It'll probably get back up. It's going to be a fight that's going to go everywhere, I think. And I think High Roller's got the chance in the striking, and I think Storm's got the chance in the grappling. So it's really going to be a true mixed martial arts fight, and I'm really looking forward to that. And a rank number 9 versus a rank number 13. You know, possibly whoever wins this will push up into the top 5, maybe even the top 3 off a great performance, and even a performance of the night. And then we have Base God Greek come up against Mr. Shogun Killer, a guy we see a lot. And he's been pretty dominant and looking really, really good with his boxing. And and Geek each come off a big win up to rank number 12, and then Shogun Killer's rank number 8. And then for the Coco main event, we have Little Bo Lee, who's ranked number 4 in Showtime MMA. And he's been doing really impressive. He's doing really impressive work in the octagon. And then he's facing Portuguese Danny, who's ranked number 7. He's also a former title challenger, and he's got some great pull counters. I would say, Ace.
Oh, for sure, man, for sure. That is his signature move. And you remember back in Showtime Legends. You remember that, don't you?
Yeah.
Where I'm like, he's neutralized his head movement. He did not, man. Listen,
No.
On my
Danny was
fight.
never. Yeah, it was your fight, in fact, Jaquise.
Oh,
Man, what a fight that was, man. I miss Showtime Legends, and I'm sure, like, some of the OGs in the chat, I'm sure you guys do too. But yeah, it is his that's his signature move. So you're gonna watch out for that head movement. After that, we have Jimmy Slick versus Charles War. Now, Charles War, he goes forward, he puts the pressure on, he uses the 4 and 5 piece combos. And Jimmy, yeah, maybe more technical, better kick. I mean, not better kickboxer. I can't say better than Charles War because we have to see them fight to say who's better. But yeah, just known for his kickboxing anyway. And then obviously our main event, it is Kratos MMA defending his belt against Stone Cold. Stone Cold will be taking him on, and fam, what can I say about both of these men? You see, Kratos has game-changing head movement. His slip
Mm.
hooks are crazy, and Stone Cold also have the game-changing movement. But yeah, man, let's move on. Let's move on, man.
Let's get into this fight
Let's
coming
get
up.
in it. Let's get it.
But
Mayweather War.
Mayweather War.
Mayweather, cash winner. You remember that? You remember that,
Yeah.
innit? WrestleMania.
Yeah.
WrestleMania, man.
Uh,
He fucked up Big Show.
what a legend
But
he was. Hitting me
yeah,
like a
man.
two-piece and Big Show's nose was dislocated in like 9
Yeah.
places. How can your nose be dislocated in
Mayweather.
9 places off 2 punches? I
Anything
don't
nice.
get it. I
Money
don't get
Mayweather,
it.
that's how.
Imagine being a judge trying to count how many strikes Mayweather throws in a boxing
Oh,
match. You'd be like,
I
you
could.
couldn't, could you? But as we see here coming now, we have Mayweather War versus Crypto Optics. And Mayweather War is really, really good, and so is Crypto Optics. And we're going to see now who is better, I guess, without HUD. Because it's a lot different, normal fighting, normal ranked on other leagues that use HUD. But when you fight without HUD, it really is a different aspect. And it brings out a different game in you, believe it or not. And as you can see here, Mayweather War going that pick. It's the Cody Garbrandt pick and the Sean O'Malley matchup we see a lot, isn't it? It's a bit interesting. And there we go again. Are we going to see a Sambo War and a Skitch rematch, sorta per se? Because if we
I
do, then
wish.
that's going to probably be another one to
I
contend
wish.
with.
I don't think we will, but if we did, I would not be opposed to that.
Oh, great check! That was a fantastic check there, Jaquise.
Nice head kick though, yeah. Garbrandt came right back in with a head kick. If our Cryptic Optics is kind of pushing the pace a bit more, I'd like to see Mayweather kind of stick, like plant and throw. He's backing up a bit much for Cody. Like Cody he has the power advantage, especially on the inside. He can throw his boxing combinations and maybe force Cryptic back. But so far they're both looking very well, Jared.
Absolutely, they're both mixing it up pretty
Oh!
well.
Oh, the knee to the
My
face.
goodness.
This could be it.
2 knockdowns from Mayweather War. Very good knockdowns, man. Oh, he's looking to take him down now.
Beautiful
great.
takedown defense.
You see, that just goes to show how smart Mayweather is. Listen, he got the 2 knockdowns. He knows he's winning the round so far, and I think he was looking to take him down and maybe stall the rest of the round out. Maybe even get some damage off there, which is, definitely more safer than being on the feet with such a great kickboxer like Cryptic. But yeah, man, it was very good stuff for Mayweather.
Oh!
He just hit him like 17 times right there.
Oh, it's a miss spin though, but he keeps missing on them kicks. And I wonder Reaper, is Crypto Optics going to be able to capitalise on these kicks that Mayweather's keep missing?
Do you know what, right? I've been watching this fight here in silence because I've been watching it here in silence because the thing about this fight is, right, from what I understand about Cryptic Optics is we have fought twice before, right, in two other organizations, and he is a very heavy wrestler. So I was a bit confused by the Sean O'Malley pick. Every time I have fought Cryptic Optics or seen Cryptic Optics fight, it's been a wrestle-heavy game plan, right? Now, after getting dropped multiple times by Mayweather War, and you see Mayweather War himself shooting for the first takedown of the fight, being Cryptic Optics as a wrestler who is now using Sean O'Malley, I'm thinking, I'm not in a good position. I've been dropped twice. My head health is probably low. I'm missing some kicks. I don't know how I'm going to capitalize, but I'm not out of the fight. But oh my goodness.
Bro!
My
Hey.
God.
Wow.
What the
Mayweather
fuck?
Mayweather. Yes, man, this guy's crazy. Did you see that?
Oh!
He missed a couple of times with that wheel kick, but he did not miss with that one.
Oh my God, that's just happened.
Knocks him right out. Wow.
Oh!
I actually don't even know what
I'm
to say.
And I was saying Cryptic was the better kickboxer.
Whoever's wearing the earphones,
Mayweather.
I am truly so sorry. But I have I'm not messing. I've just screamed that loud. I just knocked the can off my PC desk. I swear. Wow.
Oh, I did
Holy.
not expect that. What the fuck?
I didn't even see that coming. That was the thing, like.
That's gotta be KO of the night.
That's
Hope so
KO
not.
of the season.
If
I
that's
know.
not KO of the night, I'm leaving.
No, that is KO of the season. You're never gonna see that again. Not that precise. Not that animation.
Oh my God.
I think Cryptic's dead.
I think he is as well. But you know what a fantastic fight from Mayweather. What, he left the league?
Yeah,
Did he leave?
left the league.
No, his soul left the league.
His
He's
soul
still
left his
on the
fucking
octagon.
body.
Hey, I'm not even messing. I'd leave as well if I got highlighted like that. But
I
um,
wouldn't have lasted that long.
but it is
Before the
what
match
it
is
is.
over, now it
I
is
know
just
it's unfortunate people do leave leagues and leave leagues like that because well, I don't see the point. It's here for fun. You don't need to leave, and then if you come back, you're gonna come back. Like, but just don't leave. You if you go 0-4, I'm still gonna give you a fight. I'm never not gonna give you a fight. You can always have
That's
fun,
facts.
and you might get a chance. The only problem is you might get a chance. But for season 2, don't worry. We've got something so special for you that everyone's gonna like. It's gonna be able to. It's gonna. I'm just gonna say it's truly gonna be something special. Am I right in saying that, Jaquise and Ace and whoever else knows?
Oh, of course you are. What do you mean? Are you right in
Absolutely.
saying? What do you mean, man? Of course you are. Listen, listen. Season 2, bro. You think you've seen stuff now? You ain't seen anything, man. Honestly, bro. You ain't seen anything. And we're 13 cards in. We're a new league, but yeah, you've not seen anything, man. You think right now you may think we're good. You're gonna love us in season 2, man. Honestly, man. And yeah, I can't even shed too much light on season 2, but you just have to wait and see, man. As we move on,
But
in
the
a few
upcoming
moments.
fight is gonna be Ungodly War versus the Mister the Sewer Rat, and Sewer Rat
Ooh.
looking to get back into Showtime MMA. Come back. He come out went away a little bit, could then come back, and now he's just gonna have to fight again and hopefully get a win. But he's come up against a dangerous opponent in Showtime. I believe is 4-2 or 4-1. I believe, but
All
very
I know is that his only loss is to Kratos MMA, who is the current champ.
indeed, indeed,
So
and
yeah,
he's a fantastic
four,
fighter. But yeah,
four and one,
yeah,
3-1.
4-1. It's a former title challenger against a former Showtime champion, and he's undefeated technically. And he's coming out strong here with his RDA pick, landing them great jab straight, and it's a great pick against Poirier as well, because you like to have that range, and as you can see here, the kicks will work well for you, and the ground there's
Oh,
a great head kick coming off the centre line, and the Surat will take note of that. A great check
beautiful
there.
check.
Oh, head kick comes up
Oh,
top. And Jacquees, are we
Ooh.
going to be seeing any ground game from the Surat? Because he's got some great ground game. Oh,
Oh,
beautiful four-piece.
I'm not sure, Heavy, to answer your question. I know Dustin Poirier has very good ground game. Some submission. Oh,
Oh no!
Ooh.
Oh,
oh,
I know that was meant to be an uppercut. I know that was meant to be a body uppercut or an uppercut because I made that same mistake. There's the body uppercut though for Surat. And man, if he got that off, then we may have even seen things ended before things even started. But go ahead, whoever was speaking before. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
oh man, I don't even know what I was saying after that. I think it was grappling. Surat looks comfortable enough on the feet, and we know Poirier, he has a very good ground game. Beautiful pull counter, rips the body and comes back up against the drop. Surat's looking on point tonight. Ungodly War hasn't found his footing yet so far, Jay Reid.
Absolutely,
Oh,
man. Listen, Suarez is
Oh, now
showing why he's a
Poirier.
champion.
Absolutely. And the thing about RDA in this game, he's got a glass chin, right? I think his chin rating is something like 88. So, you can't stay in the pocket with Poirier. Poirier's got lightning fast hands and powerful hands when planted. And with an 88 chin,
oh,
and again, look, he's rocked again. It's that chin, and it's the combinations, and it's that.
Oh!
oh
He
my!
doesn't care. Like I said, he was showing you why he's a champion.
Oh my God! And oh my!
He's coming back for his belt, and he wants it now.
That's the second time I've done that tonight. I done it in the cryptic optic fight when I said he wasn't out of the fight, and I just done it there again. I am sorry for the commentator course.
Whoa! What a pull elbow, and sleeps him completely, and that's another highlight reel finish to the Surat's resume. And Kratos MMA, the guy's unbeaten, vacated, and he's just coming back for another shot because he can, I guess. But Ungodly War he did put on an amazing performance, and sad to see you lose that fight there. But look, you did look very good to start, and just unfortunately get caught, and it happens like that. And the Surat again, undefeated technically, and not shameful to lose to someone like the Surat. Wouldn't you guys agree?
Oh
Absolutely.
man.
Ungodly left the server as well, by the way, just a quick note.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
he did well, man. He did well.
Do you
Yeah.
know what,
Yeah, he did
right?
well. He did well.
Do
He
you know
did
He was
what?
well.
on the front foot.
Let them leave, because my ranking goes up a little bit.
No, nah, in all seriousness,
Yeah,
no,
anyway.
honestly, lads, if you lose, don't leave the league, man. Like, if you enjoy fighting, yeah, come enjoy, just come and fight. We don't care if you're four, bro. I'm 4 and fucking 4. Well, I'm 5 and 4 now, thanks, Reaper. But I mean, I'm four. I'm I'm 4 and 4. I'm 5 and 4.
That was a
No,
low blow.
no,
What
but
am I? I lost count after I lost 10 fights.
nah. But Ungodly War just said in the chat, it hurt. Don't be bothered, man. It is what it is. Come back, I'm surely. I think you're 4 and 3. But it was a great fight. But it was that pull elbow. It was just out of nowhere, and I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just perfect range that made him sleep him, or was I think that Ungodly War was throwing a lead body hook. So
He
technically,
was
Yeah.
throwing an
if you're
uppercut,
throwing or
and
uppercut,
he
you're
used that fuck ton of his stamina because he
yeah.
got a rock. He was mincing through the block again, and then Sura he recovered. He got another rock, and then as Ungodly was coming forward, he threw an uppercut. Sura slipped back in with a crisp elbow, and knocked him out cold.
Hmm. So that's the
Yeah,
thing
because
is though that me people
Ungodly
need to make them
War, he
reads.
went.
Sorry,
Yeah,
go on.
exactly. Ungodly War went with what? Maybe I don't know. So he caught him with a he caught him with a three piece, and then I think he went with another three punches. So he got caught on the sixth punch. I think at least the sixth punch, and you're getting caught with an elbow by RDA. I think RDA does have good elbows in the game.
He
So
does.
yeah, flash knockout, and unfortunate for Ungodly, but good judgment from Surat to be able to have the confidence to just slip back and come in with that elbow. So yeah, man, two high level, two high level competitors, and it just seems that Surat came out on top.
Mr. J Reed, and the analysis on that great, crazy finish.
Uh, okay, so let me take you guys to boxing really quick. I know you guys watch a lot of boxing. Remember when Tyson Fury retired, right? When he was coming back, he said he was still the lineal champion because he hadn't been beaten. Y'all remember that?
Yeah,
That's what we're seeing right now. The Sword Rat said he's still the champion because he hasn't been beaten. He's coming back for that belt. That was a great performance by Sword Rat. Great performance by Godly War as well, or Ungodly War rather. Two high level guys striking it out. Sewer Rat gets the best of it. Hey, live to fight another day.
Absolutely, absolutely. Surat's back with a bang. He wants his belt back, and you have to think maybe couple of more fights he might get back there. I know he has a lot of contenders in his way, and obviously we're going to find out who the new champ will be tonight, Kratos or Stone Cold, and that's going to be a fantastic main event. But yeah, you're absolutely right, Jay Reid. Surat was like, okay, that's my belt, and he's basically doing the John Jones thing, right? When John Jones got forced to vacate and DC became champ. John Jones, he never lost the belt. So can you consider yourself the real champ if you haven't beaten Surat yet? That's the question in my eyes, Ace. What do you think?
um, man, you've really put me on the spot, haven't you, man? Thanks for that. um, I can't answer that right now. I can't answer that, man. I just want to see Surat fight Kratos. Should or Stone Cold, whoever is champ by the end of tonight, whoever's champ, I want to see them fight them. But can you consider yourself a real champ?
But he will have to get through a few people in his way. Remember that with the points-based
Yeah.
ranking system, we don't know where he's gonna be. To be honest, not until we get the results down on the spreadsheet. We calculate it all, and then we order it out by who has the most points, and we see where everyone is. And you never know, he could shoot up. Did get a crazy KO. Was it KO of the night? We don't know. We're going to go back after this event, do some analysis on it, give the performance the night out, edit the rankings, and then we'll see what's going on. But up next, we do have another fight because we've got a few more great fights, and this is a fight that I also said that it's going to be one of the. That I think I'm correct in saying this is going to be one of the best fights of the cards in my opinion. And I
Yeah.
don't know if
I
I'm correct in saying that.
So I guess we'll just have to see about it, man. Me personally, my one to watch is Charles War versus Jimmy Slick, but these two are
16-25.
Yeah, man, these two are far from boring. They're far from boring. High Roller, he's had firefights, especially his last fight. Storm, he used Luke Rockhold very well until the end there against Stone Cold. But yeah, man, both OGs of this league. High Roller's been competing since Showtime 1 or 2. Storm the same, but yeah, man. Yeah, this will be a banger of a fight, and we may potentially be seeing a fight of the night here, Repo. We may potentially be seeing that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Come here, look, every fight tonight has had potential to be fight of the night, KO of the night. Haven't had a submission yet. I'd like to see one of those tonight, so we can maybe get that a handout. But yeah, like this fight's got to be crazy. Storm. Storm's absolutely nuts. Storm doesn't have a game plan. Storm just goes in there and decides, I'll do whatever comes to me, and it's going to work because I'm Storm. And High Roller is very technical, right? High Roller just has that kind of style that's just it's pressure based, but it's controlled aggression. So when you mix controlled aggression with Storms, I don't really care what you're doing. I just want to kill you, stone dead. It's going to be a great fight.
It is indeed, and that's why I said it's gonna be one of the best fights of the night. And as these guys get ready to rumble in the octagon, we're gonna um, we're gonna see who's who. High Roller going as usual, Conor McGregor, and we see Storm sitting out on that Volkanovski pick, and this is the buffed Volkanovski. So we'll see how he uses them, and I feel like he's gonna be using some ground techniques, if I'm right in saying, Ace.
Yes, yes, yes. Don't be surprised if you see Storm shoot as Volkanovski. Do not be surprised if he tries to take High Roller to the ground. Man, big combos being shot. That's a great
Oh,
straight. Oh, look, the shot in, he
mm,
shoots already. I mean,
it's a back.
oh, but that's great. Take the down defense from High Roller, man. Now, Jaquise, what do you think of this fight so far?
It's a great voice of our high paced, high roller getting off shots. Love is McGregor. You have to think McGregor's gonna have the advantage on the feet, but as Reaper was saying, Storm doesn't give a fuck. Storm's gonna walk you down. Storm's gonna throw whatever he can. And yeah, we saw Storm shoot. We know high roller. He has very good takedown defense. Very good stand up. We love seeing his McGregor. You always think back to that ducking around the house.
What the hell?
Oh!
Are you joking? Are you
Wow.
Oh!
are you messing?
Off the
Wow.
shot, you got bet with number four.
Oh my god, I'm actually shocked.
High Roller, man.
Wow.
What a KO! And wow, that's probably KO of the night. Look how time that. Boom!
Oh!
Oh
The
my
body
god.
hook.
Flash as well, round one. Oh, High Roller's gonna get a big boost in points off that, man. Holy.
And well deserved, man. He's just knocked out Volkanovski, who has, one of the best chins in the whole division. Um, he just knocked him out round one, just like that. 11 significant strikes.
Wow.
So very well played to High Roller, man, and really unlucky by Storm. That may
Yeah.
just be one of the most unlucky knockouts we've seen in Showtime. Skitch was really unlucky last Showtime as well, but he really changed his luck. So hopefully we can see Storm maybe do that, but he did get a bit unlucky against Stone Cold as well. So I hope his morale still holds up. But yeah, man, both men are warriors, and yeah, just great fight, man.
Indeed. And JV, any analysis on that fight?
No, I blinked and missed it. I took a little bit of a long blink, and I had to look at my other screen to see what the heck happened.
Jay Reed bent down to pick up a bottle of water, came back up and it was over.
He was all shouting. He's like, what the fuck?
Storm's going on to quick fight now to absolutely ruin people, don't you?
Indeed.
He's gonna end people's lives on quick fight.
Right.
I actually don't even know. That was crazy.
So too quick to even do an analysis on. Just a weird. It was just a Conor McGregor, isn't it? Like that's what Conor does, isn't it? And it seems like Storm he just went to the body a bit too late, or maybe even High Roller just got that read, and he needed that one read with Conor, and he flew that left uppercut, and if that catches you going to the body as Conor, full stamina round one, you're not getting out of it. But I'm hoping to see Stormbach, and High Roller's going to be definitely boosted up in the rankings after, and possibly have KO of the night off that, because that was pretty slick. But moving on, seems a bit of a mix-up between not the matchmakers, between the fighters. Up next, we do have Shogun Killer versus Mr. Base God Greek. And I know I butchered his name last time. I'm sure I was calling him Geek. I'm sorry about that. I'll try not to make that happen again. But I'm not the best with names, as you can probably tell. But we are going to be moving on, as I said. And this is going to be an absolute banger of a fight.
Man, listen, a banger indeed, a banger indeed, man. Listen, touch things up. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, guys. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at Showtime MMA UFC, man. Show some support. Great body kick by Michael Chandler by Base God Greek, and that's great takedown defense from Shogun Killer actually. And
Ooh.
goes for a takedown of his own, man. Interesting things so far. Interesting. And Shogun is a really well-rounded fighter, so but he does decide to let him up instead. Now this fight may be a bit more slow paced, but don't confuse slow paced with worse, because just because
Oh.
this fight is slow paced, it doesn't mean it
Oh.
increases. Oh my,
bit
It's
this
annoying.
got his
might be
last
it.
one.
Now this might be it. We know Greek is dangerous in this position,
Oh,
Reaper.
you too.
I'm closing my eyes. I don't like watching side control. Gonna take us back here. Not a very good position to take us back. It took Buston Poirier, does a smart thing, goes right back to his former position. Michael Chandler not going to get that, but he does get it, and this is dangerous here. And Dustin Poirier looks for that feint,
Takes it.
into full mount, not going to use a ton of stamina. Gets the free posture up there, looking for that rain down damage. Going to work it down now, and that's, as you can see, Rock Moments isn't on, but we can look at Dustin Poirier's top right eye. He's cut. That's off that ground to pound there, so his head health will be low off that. And what I want in the UFC 5 is doctor stoppage. What I want, the only
Doctor
thing,
stoppage.
that's all I want. And he's using some great elbows here, and if you're using them elbows, there's some dangerous stuff on them positions. Can do a great ton of damage. Decrease.
Yeah, man, they can. We're seeing Greek. Last week we saw him go out there and absolutely maul his opponent. This week he's looking to do the exact same thing. Early on, he messed up his takedown attempt. He got taken down, and Shogun got him up against the cage. Landed a couple of shots, but Greek came right back in. Got him down on the mat where he's controlled so far. There's 2 minutes left in this round. And Greek doesn't look like he's slowing down at all. It was beautiful ground and pound from top mount. Kind of cycling through the positions there, Reid.
Well, in saying that now, I actually think that Michael Chandler here, Greek, he gives me very big Khabib vibes. I don't know about you, Jaquise, but I'm getting very, very big Khabib vibes off him. Like, he just, at the minute, smashing Shogun Killer.
Yeah. So he does. He's a wrestler. He's mashing him into the ground here from mount. Look at Dustin Poirier's face, looking like a Halloween costume.
I was about to say, he looks like a Halloween costume.
But Heavy, if you're Dustin Poirier in this position, what are you gonna do to get out? Cause you're getting crushed from the top
Well,
here.
usually my advice isn't the best, because Sick will absolutely pummeled me here. And without Hood, your arm traps are not really available. They are, but it's just so hard, and it's really so much. It's such a worse place to be than with Hood. But yeah, what he's got to do is he's just got to get the timing right and probably block a few, and then hope to the best and move. He shouldn't be really getting in that position in the first place. And Dustin Poirier's had his round took off from Shogun Killer. Needs to go out here and try and avoid the ground from Base Guard Greek, because Greek's got some good ground game, and he's already busted up Dustin Poirier. So that's going to do some damage.
Oh,
Maybe even do some stats damage.
shoot himself.
And there we go again. He needs to be careful of that. Then he hits him with it. And Dustin Poirier, I feel like he's doing well, but he needs to plant more. Like what he's doing. Well, great sidestep there, but I don't know how he sidestepped the lead elbow. That's a bit different. But
It was a back step.
oh, was it a back step? Oh, I see. But
Yeah, Lisa just out of range.
Mr. J Reed, how are you finding this fight? Are you seeing that Base God Greek's probably winning this
No.
round, if I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Base guy Greek is definitely winning this round. He won the first one pretty easily. what do you even do in this position, man? You're on the bottom. He's been controlling you in that first round. Reaper, man, what are you looking to do if you're Shogun Killer right now?
At the minute, Shogun Killer is looking like a fish out of water right now, right? On the feet, he can kind of hold his own. On the feet, he can really kind of tag Michael Chandler, with Dustin Poirier's power. Because even though you're on your back, right, you're not losing a ton of stamina. You're definitely losing health, yes, but you're not losing stamina. But with the power that Dustin Poirier can generate, right, he can still hurt Michael Chandler and still trade to an extent if he's taking shots on the block. But down here, underneath Michael Chandler, the way Greek is fighting, it's scary vibes. It's I'm going to control you, and you're not going to get up. There's nothing more scarier when a man can hold you down for 15 minutes and you are literally helpless.
Mm. I love seeing that type of people. I like seeing the different styles there. Reese and Ace. I know I'm butting on your cue there, man, but I just want to say I do. Showtime seems to be full of strikers. Where are the grapplers at, Ace? Where are the grapplers at?
Grapplers, man. See, base. I think base God Greek is just showing them how it's done, and he's probably like the first maybe grapple heavy guy that we've seen here, and he's really doing things well here. And I think Shogun has to get to full guard and maybe just rubber guard, reverse position. Oh man, he gets denied doing it, man. And like I said, Greek is a great wrestler, and he's just raining it down. This could be it. Oh my goodness, he's definitely controlling things right now, and he may be up 2 rounds. There's 1 minute left on the clock. What can he do here, Heavy?
I'm not too
Oh,
sure, and this is
Jesus.
an absolute performance of the night where the display here, controlling someone on the likes of Shogun Killer, and this guy is like his name said, he is a killer. Jacquees, if I'm correct in saying.
He is, and I fought him a couple of times.
Oh,
And yeah, he's not doing well with his grappling here. Greek is looking phenomenal on top, but Shogun Killer gets him into a rubber guard. Greek gets a stack though. He's gonna look to rain down some more punches.
oh, oh,
Oh,
oh,
Dangerous a lot.
in
Very
trouble.
dangerous.
It's
oh my
another
God.
beating in the second round from Greek. From Greek, you have to think Shogun Killer's down 2 rounds. Every round does start on the feet though, and Shogun Killer needs to work on his takedown defense in this round and get a finish. Jay Reid, what do you think?
This is giving me shades of Habib versus Michael Johnson, where Habib is just yelling at Dana White on the side of the cage. Like it feels as if base guy can do whatever he want when wrestling, and Shogun has almost no answer for it. Wrestling and even on stand up, he's not giving enough either. So he needs to really look to get a flash KO here.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Jay Reid. He has looked phenomenal. He hasn't made many mistakes, right? Even when Dustin Poirier starts to trade with him, he's straight back down to the ground. He doesn't give him a chance to reset. Doesn't give him a chance to get any type of momentum. He's just like, okay, you've hit me maybe once or twice, and now I'm going to take you back down, and you're going to stay here for as long as I decide to keep you here. But the thing about this is, with everyone watching this fight right now, right, we're getting a really good look at what Greek is about, and I know that I'm not going to be fighting him anytime soon, but I'm genuinely terrified of him. Like, he looks scary. Like, he looks like he's going to be a problem in the next couple of weeks, especially in season two. He's going to be a problem for a champion.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's what I was thinking. You took the words right out of my mouth. Honestly, he might be a title contender. He may be coming for the title if he keeps this up. Because honestly, man, Shogun is it's not like he's got bad a bottom game, but this base go Greek is just so good as he backpacks him and gets him back down again, and he's really just controlling things and not giving Shogun the chance to score some points. Maybe he's not giving him the chance to get this flash knockdown that he needs right now to win this fight. There's still 2 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock here, so there may be still time. It may still be time for Killer if he gets up and just
Oh no,
Get out of
no.
there.
he needs to get up.
Why not get up?
Get the hell out.
Run.
Uh
Get
oh,
out of here.
uh oh,
Oh no! That's
Uh,
what happens.
oh, and now he's gonna
Greek
rain down
is in full
damage,
mount.
and he's raining
yeah.
down damage here, and this could be it. No, Dustin Poirier gets a good post, and there's a great
No, he's
denial
in
there from a
trouble.
post,
Oh God.
and this could be
He
it.
could get a sub.
This could be
Yeah.
it. I think this is gonna be it, guys. There's a
I think
hook
it will
there.
be it. This
This
will
is
be
Oh,
it.
it.
oh yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh
All
man.
that did was piss off Greek. That did. Greek was like that
Oh,
tickled.
What a great fight from both competitors, but that is probably the most dominant fight I've seen on the cards and possibly performance of the night for Base God Creek. Big ups to
Yeah,
Shogun Killer though for taking that fight. I know Ping's not the best, and he had the opportunity to decline the fight, but he took it. So big mad respect to him for taking a fight and giving us an opportunity to call it.
yeah, it's gonna be difficult finding a Greek a fight for next week.
You
Like,
have a fight against
so
Greek. No, I don't.
who someone's gonna be in Jaquiz's DMs. Hey man, I've always liked you. I think you're cool. Listen, no Greek next week.
I think I'm away this week. Sorry.
I've
Indeed.
just broken my toe. I can't hold the controller.
I'm busy. Sorry.
Fucking.
But moving on to the main analysis of this fight, Mr. JV, what's your thoughts on that absolutely crazy performance tonight, worthy fight?
That was extremely, extremely dominating. I've never seen Shogun Killer look like that. I've watched some of his fights and some of his stuff from other leagues, but man, he looked like he just got swallowed up by Greek. That was an amazing performance by Greek, who really just stayed on him. Like I said earlier, man, shades of Habib, shades of Damian Maya,
Hmm.
just really dominant with the wrestling. Very, very good performance.
Indeed, it was. Mr. Ace, I'm gonna always go to you, back to you, to your performance and what you feel. Do you feel like that was a performance of the night?
performance of the night. Yes, 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 yes. I think so, man. I think so. He dominated and he just smothered him. He smothered him like and just suffocated him and just did not let him get anything off. He set up he set up the takedowns just perfectly. Like, most of his attempts, he got them. I think he missed one takedown and just got the rest, I think. So
Hmm.
yeah, man, I think that probably was a performance of the night. Fight of the night. Obviously, that
Hmm.
is still going to Skitch and
Sambo.
Samba Ward there, those two warriors right there. But yeah, man, to answer your question, I think that was a performance of the night.
And to you, Jaquez, the same question.
Bro, if that's not performance of the night, I don't know what is. He held him down for like near enough 15 minutes, smashing his head in against the ground, top mount crucifix so he controlled every single position. Greek was postured up and bombing down shots on top of Shogun Killer. Yeah, get him looking like a Halloween mask down there, Reaper.
Absolutely. Like, I've never seen a fight like that in Showtime MMA where it's just been a complete blowout in a sense of just domination of wrestling. And that's the thing, right? In it, like, even when we kind of watch it in league fights, we're kind of going, oh, it is a bit boring, it's a bit safe. But the way he wrestled him and how dominant it was, you couldn't help but just be like taking notes. You're like, oh, he
Hmm.
does this now, and this is when I'm doing it. Okay, I see now. So I think that's a good learning experience as well. And as you said, if the ping's off, of course, it's hard to stop them. But look, it's a good experience in both sections there. So good performance. Performance of the night so far, in my opinion.
Indeed, it is. And nevertheless, we're going to be moving on to another fight. And this fight's one we're going to be always looking forward to is going to be Mr. Little Bo Lee. This is the
That's
Mr.
the wrong fight.
Mr. Pull Uppercut himself.
That's the wrong fight.
Is it?
Wrong foot.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the main event, bro.
You just give me a couple of minutes just to sort this stream out because OBS has been a bit
Listen,
it's been a bit
you
wild.
know, yeah,
Who
man, and that's
spoiled
how
the
good
main
this
event?
card is. That's how good this card is, man. Honestly, that's how good this card is.
Listen, so I'll bring up something here. We're talking about performance of the night. Any love for Larry and what he did earlier?
I mean,
Against
yeah, man,
Yeah,
it was
Larry did
against
good.
Perp Dog.
Mm.
He actually did well. He actually did well. I don't think it was as dominant as it
mm-mm.
wasn't as dominant as Greek's performance just there, but yeah, man, that's definitely a contender for the fight of the night. And great stuff with Zabit, Larry, if you're listening right now. And yeah, man, you want to
Oh,
keep that up and just keep dominating, man.
trust me, Larry's listening. I'm telling you now, Larry's listening.
And here we go.
That's a great
We have the
performance, though.
right
And then
fight
there's
now.
what Greek did.
We have the right fight, boys. Sorry if we're a bit off today. My OBS is playing up a little bit, or my brain is one of them. But I'm gonna blame
They're
OBS, of
both.
course. Yeah. But anyway,
This will be a good fight.
well, we got Little Boli versus Portuguese Dan, and I can't wait for this fight. This is one I've been looking forward to as well. The Storm fight was just didn't let me down, but it was just 10 seconds. So, but
It
these
was a
two
toilet
guys,
break fight.
it was.
We did get another person leaving, by the way,
Who
in
left?
Storm.
Oh well, no,
Storm.
he'll be back. No, don't
Yeah,
worry
he'll be
about
back
that.
in another 2 days, but
He'll be back in 10 minutes. He's
we have a record though.
Oh
Three
my
people
God,
rage
Storm
quit.
left.
3 people rage
Oh
quitting
my.
in the one card.
We always say it, but we always say it. We love Storm. He leaves. He even rages when when he wins, but he'll be back.
rages more when he wins. He's angry when he wins. He's just upset when he loses.
But you know, everyone who leaves, you're always welcome back. But you know,
He left the staff chat as well. Oh my days, man, I'm done. It's not even like he performed badly. It's not even like he performed badly. He just got caught against on the second, man.
so Portuguese Danny, you can change them in game if you are listening. Your settings, 'cause he said his settings. He's tweaking to do them in game.
Oh my god, this is very loud for me. I don't know if it is for anyone else.
Very loud.
Is it
It's
loud?
alright for me.
It's louder than the other fights, definitely.
Alright, how about that?
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh my god,
Oh, already!
you're making me wait.
Don't need the HUD if you get knocked out in the first 10 seconds.
Oh my.
Shit.
Listen, now Little Bowley, he cannot overcommit because he will get full countered by Danny. Slip countered, maybe.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Oh!
ooh, great front kick. Seen a master that holds up. Oh my gosh, what an uppercut. Start things off.
Nice little duck off to the left hand side and throwing that hook out there, trying to catch him with that straight. But Portuguese Danny's that pull
Here we
I've
are.
been talking about.
Oh.
That pull.
You know, you're fighting Portuguese Danny, just don't even bother throwing any round strikes, just stick to jab straights and place them because this guy's just going to pull them.
Jab straights and
And
body work.
it's not
That's
like
about
he's
it.
telegraphing them, he's doing that on reaction. Oh!
Oh!
And Little Bowley's a bit stifled now. Look, he's jabbing, he's trying to work it. He needs to be working the body a lot more, if I'm correct in saying that, Jaquise.
And when he pulls, that's when you work the body. When they use a lot of head movement, that's when you work the body. And then leg kicks as well. I know Leon Edwards has some very good leg kicks.
Ooh.
And when you move your head, it does a lot more damage. So yeah, I'd like to see Little Bowley work the kicks a bit more. And be very careful when he's throwing round strikes because Danny can punish it in an instant.
Absolutely, absolutely. Especially using Masvidal, right? Masvidal early on, the power is insane. And Leon doesn't actually have the best chin, which I've only come to realise quite recently. He doesn't actually have the best chin. So you really have to play a simmed kind of version or take the fight to the ground, especially when you have that big discrepancy in top game to bottom game. It's always a safe bet. But it's going to be hard to do that against this early against Masvidal because at the moment Portuguese Danny's doing a great job of working the body, getting his head off the center line, and just he's picking away. He's having his little moments. He had a rough start to the fight, but now he's just starting to push forward, pick away a little bit. And Ace, are you impressed with how well Danny's recuperated so far late in the first?
Yes, there it is. It's always that body kick to take away the
Body
stamina.
rock,
Oh, he's not
body
doing the
rock.
body now as well.
He's
That's
hurt.
gotta be it. It's gotta be it.
Might be another body
Oh,
rock.
gosh.
If you, oh, I didn't throw the knees.
It's a Little Bowley is thinking his lucky stars that he's
Yeah.
Leon Edwards with a 96
That was a smart move. A very smart move. Last 30 seconds. Little Bowley, he's coming off a rock, but he has got dropped and rocked twice by Portuguese Danny. I think Danny may have stolen the round in that exchange. Jay Reid, what do you think?
Yeah, this will definitely be a tough one with the judges. Little Bowley did kind of get a takedown at the end there, though, so it's kind of hard to say. Who do you got, Reaper?
Okay, so just based off the knockdown, I'm going to go Portuguese Danny 10-9. But as I said, with these judges, you really honestly don't know. Because you had Little Bowley getting the rock quite early on, and then you had Danny having to come back and get it, but then the takedown as well, you know? It's hard to say. This is why I'm glad I'm not a judge, but if I was a judge, I would give 10-9 to Danny.
Oh,
that body work is starting to add up early on in round two as well.
Yeah,
Really
you got
good,
the
man.
Rock late on in the first round as well.
He's making his plan very well known right now. Danny is, and Little Bowley is kind of doesn't seem like confused by it, but he just seems a bit taken aback by it. Like he didn't think
Oh!
that was
Oh!
going to be the game plan. Oh,
Double uppercuts off the break. Beautiful
oh,
head kick.
Oh, and he's rocked
Another
the
body
body
rock.
again.
Jesus, he's
Body
down
rocked
again.
again, ripped to the
Oh,
body.
Man, good.
Jesus.
Against the
Man,
fence, and Portuguese Danny's on fire, Ace.
oh.
and he's really looking good out there, man. He's been going to that, high rated body of Leon Edwards and just punishing it. That's a great block by Little Bo Lee. Look, but you see, still, he's just got to watch out overextending, man, because this is where Portuguese Danny excels, man. When he's, yeah, it's just where he excels, honestly, man. And any mistake that Little Bo Lee makes, he's gonna
Oh!
cost him.
Oh.
Oh, big knee
Oh,
to the body, and another switch kick.
And little Boney, he
And
needs to shoot. He needs to shoot now. He's had enough damage on
There
the
it
floor.
is.
Get
Nope.
inside, control and work them 5-star elbows of Leon Edwards and possibly get a little bit of advantage stand up. Leon Edwards
oh,
Masvidal will gas in the third. He's throwing a lot of kicks, a lot of switch kicks, a lot of head kicks. Gets caught
Oh!
there on the entry.
oh,
oh,
Ooh, and this could be it.
oh my days.
And you can see they're both so scared of the counters, especially Little Boley. He's so scared of throwing any shots because he doesn't want to pull counter. Oh, and there's that switch kick, and he's
Oh,
doubled up on
another
it
one.
oh, doubles
against
it
the
up.
fence. Gonna go to full card. No, and what a
Throws the
chin.
body knees.
He hits
Danny's
two body
punching.
knees. Yeah.
That's it. Look, they're already rocked. Little Bowley is in big trouble here. Danny's looking on fire tonight, Reaper.
He is. He is. Like this is Danny's best performance, right? This is Danny's best performance in Showtime MMA right now. He's Danny is showing
Oh.
everyone. Oh, he's just showing everyone right now. Danny is. Danny's like, you know what? I'm still here. I remain at the top of the card. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna eat this man for dinner, and then I'll have dessert
Oh.
after. Danny wants to get back to that belt, and he's making a good case for himself.
Oh
Oh!
my god. What
Danny-
a performance.
Danny with a performance as well tonight. Yeah, I was about to say.
What a performance, man.
Yeah,
By
yeah,
Masvidal.
that might just take the performance of the night for me. He looked really good out there, apart from getting stunned by that uppercut in the first couple of seconds of the first round. But wow, 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 the body work was insane, man. I think Little Bowley would have been out, well before he got knocked out if he wasn't Leon Edwards with the 96 body health. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man, Reaper, that was just yeah, dominance, man. Have you got another word for that?
Just I don't even know what I just watched there. I'm very very impressed with Danny. He's had some ups and downs, like a lot of ups and downs in the league, but he's never given up, a main card spot. Even when he's threatened, he's threatened to maybe move down the card a bit after a few losses, he says, no, not having it, not doing it. I'm going back up toward the title. And he finds that performance, he finds that magic on the night. It just gels for him, and he's very good at that. Very good at adapting. Fair play to him. He deserved it. It was a great performance.
It was a fantastic performance. I know Ace will be loving that performance. Mr. J. Reid, any analysis on that fight? Just what you watched?
I really can't add anything. You guys said it all. Portuguese Danny did a really good job. Really kept at the body. He made his game plan known early and very often. Really sticking to that body. And then once he saw Edwards have a body health event, I mean, it was the writing was on the wall. You knew it was going to end that way.
And we got an upcoming co. Is this the co-main? I believe
The co-main event, indeed.
this is the co-main event,
Gimme.
and it's the guy we all love watching. But unfortunately, he hasn't got Anthony Pettis. But we are looking at Trials War. He's looking like a number one contender, if I'd like to say. 2-0 in the league, I believe, looking to push to 3-0. And
You know.
he's 3-0. Forgot, my
Yeah.
bad. Sorry. He's 3-0, pushing to 4-0 possibly, with Petr Yan as his possible pick. And then we do have the Jimmy Slick Who's he gonna go? He's gonna go Dominic
He
Cruz.
loves that cruise.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's gonna go Cruz.
He
It just
loves
fits
that
his style.
cruise.
Dominic. And what can we say about Jimmy? Jimmy, like, it's crazy what Jimmy can do, and it's the way he moves, and his range is so good. His kickboxing's too good, and you can't really trade with him with any fighter he uses because the combos he uses, the feints, the setups, it's all there. And Showtime's really had a bad rap on him, hasn't it, lads? Because he's a really good fighter. I'm surprised he's not up on the top there fighting for the belt. Well, he is now if he wins this possibly, but
Number one contender fight in my
yeah,
eyes.
definitely a
Yeah,
number one contender fight.
this is gonna be a great fight. This is my this will be my fight tonight.
And there we go, starting out. Ace, what's your thoughts on this fight? How's it gonna go?
Oh man, that's a good question you're asking me. And that have set the tone.
Ooh.
That slip, see, those two slips might have just set the tone for the fight. So nobody's really been able to counter Charles Ward's forward pressure like that. But it looks like Jimmy's may be able to do that. He's fainting, he's slipping his head, and he's just using Dominic Cruz how he's meant to be used. So this might maybe how the fight goes, man. It just depends, man. And a
Oh,
great combo by Charles Ward. It looked like both men appeared to land there, but yeah, man, this is an
Oh!
interesting fight. We've got on our hands there. Oh, he's got him stunned already.
And Charles Ward needs to be careful with that straight hook, because Jimmy Slick will counter that. If he can check, every combo is starting with that straight hook. And he needs to be careful, because Jimmy Slick will counter that, and he'll counter big, and possibly end the fight.
Ooh, you look to
Oh,
pull
man.
that.
Oh,
he's so quick on the trigger.
Trolls was on point tonight though. He's already rocked Jimmy. We just need to be a bit careful with his combos here. That he doesn't get too telegraphed. Or Jimmy Slick will counter it. It's not maybe he'll counter it. It's he will counter it. He rocks him again though.
Yeah.
Rips that body.
man, Charles Ward right now looking good. Big power discrepancy between the two also. So that make is a bigger room for error with Charles Ward more than there is for Jimmy because the power discrepancy. Dominic Cruz, he has pillow fists. In real life, he's only had maybe 2 finishes out of his whole career. So, he doesn't finish fights, and he hasn't got the power
Oh,
that Yan does.
I believe that the jab was lost in mixed martial arts initially, but now it has
Ooh.
been
I love the way Charles plays Yan. I love the way he plays Yan.
A rock.
Oh, again,
Oh.
again.
Oh.
Oh,
Jimmy's fighting
Jimmy
back.
coming alive.
Jimmy just needs
Till I
to
be
make a
killed.
read. And Jimmy's always says he's a slow starter. So you're best getting him out there in the first round. Charles Ward's definitely pushing towards that pace. Definitely got that perk on the side. Bulldog now got the health advantage. Maybe push forward, put Jimmy under pressure, and he has been. Got a couple of rocks, couple of drops, but Jimmy slips working back, and he's looking to probably put on a pressure now. And Jaquise, how's Jimmy got to be able to change his game and knock him out with a slipstream?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What did I say? That fucking counter.
Oh
no
my
way.
Jesus
There's
Christ.
no
Ace,
way
you
he's
called
just
it. You
done
said the
that.
slip.
I've never seen that.
He's
Look at the
asleep.
Oh my.
look at the animation of Pizza Yan. Never seen that
Got him.
animation.
He's asleep.
Oh
Oh,
my god,
he
my god.
fucking fell to his knees and prayed to God to save him.
Oh my god, Jimmy Slick's gotta get a title shot.
I can't believe he's going to get a title
It-
shot.
like lad, what's his record? He's went from being like -3.
3 weeks ago, he was ranked 20. Now he's fighting for a title.
God.
3 weeks ago, he was ranked 20. Listen, just let that sink in for a moment. Moment of silence.
Oh my god. Charles Ward was technically winning that fight looking good, but he just got too overzealous, and I said it before, didn't I? He needs to be careful throwing that combination, ends him with the straight, and what happened? What happened?
Listen,
He
I can't
slipped
believe
straight.
Slip.
yeah, a slip straight from somebody with maybe 88 power on the chin of somebody who has force of nature. So on the let me say 97 rated chin of Yan in that moment, and it flashed him. That is crazy, man. I don't know. I don't know what is going on today, but these flash knockouts are just crazy, man. Honestly.
Absolutely crazy, man.
Mental.
But crazy was the thing was, Jimmy was getting caught all day, and he's just done it with Dominic Cruz. Has no power as well. No power. Oh my god.
Jimmy's hacking.
Big ups to both fighters, and I'm sure the rematch is down the line. You know, Charles War, it's only his first loss in the league, but to a very good competitor, and hopefully we'll see him again, and maybe see that rematch down the line.
Wow, wow, wow. Oh, wow, man.
I'm in fucking
What
Wow.
a
shock.
fight! Jimmy Slick yet again gets another great finish, and you know Surat, Jimmy Slick, Base God Geek, all the guys now are showing. You know, look, the Portuguese Danny's on his back as well. Kruger, you know, all these guys are coming back up, and it's just the game, isn't it? And I can't wait for season 2 of Showtime, and the way we've got it set up, it's going to be really fun, and you guys are going to be so entertained. It's going to be something no one's done before. So you know, just be ready. We've got a couple of things going with production, and the whole league's going to not change, but the whole league, and it's just going to get updated. You know, we don't slack around, do we, lads?
It's getting really competitive.
Yeah,
No, we do not, and neither do these fighters, man. You
no,
know, there are some formidable competitors in this league so far, and we're just seeing that right now, man. We're seeing a lot of upset victories. We're seeing a lot of flash knockdowns due to counter shots, due to well placed uppercuts and whatnot, man. And yeah, man, this league is just it's just crazy to me, man. Honestly, to say the least. Wow.
it really, really is. But now, lads, the moment of truth. Are we going to see a new champion, or are we going to see a first title defense? What does everyone in chat think? Because we have a Robert Whittaker mirror match between Kratos MMA and Stone Cold coming up now. As we can see
This is
here
gonna
from
be.
Mr. Stone Cold, number one, has the most fights in Showtime MMA on a crazy 5-fight winning streak, and has won every fight by KO. So a very, very interesting little bit of a setup there. But then again, we do have the man himself, the champion, as you can see in the gold name and in the blue gloves, Kratos MMA. First title defense tonight, game-changing head movement, and 100% finish rate. So is this fight gonna go the 5 rounds it's intended to, Ace?
5 rounds. Ooh, I'll predict 3 rounds, man. But hey, both
Oh,
of them trading. Stone Cold's
oh!
Are you
not.
Oh,
serious?
Stone Cold's coming hard, and he's got a shot down. He's took him down. Oh! And this is crazy. It's already a big start here in the chat. You know, Stone Cold's on a 5-fight win streak. And, you know, who can beat him? And he just come out to the champion at Showtime and just dropped him. But I like what he's doing though. But he's playing patient. He's not really being overzealous.
I'd like to see some oblique kicks from Stone Cold. That'll limit the movement to Kratos. Some oblique kicks to the lead leg. Start chopping now. It's a 5-round fight. Get ahead before he does.
Completely agree
Now,
there.
one thing I will point out is watch for the slip hook of Kratos MMA. He dropped, sick wall with that. He has, got countless of stuns and knockdowns with the slip hook. So just watch out for that. And also watch out for Stone Cold's head movement because, his head movement is game changing. It is game changing. Oh, oh no!
Oh,
Wow, man. Great rock right there. Don't know how he survives.
And this is a crazy fight. It's a very big tempo here. It's a crazy mirror match here though. But Stone Cold's really shown
and
some high level stuff. And ever since he first joined Showtime, ever since that first flash KO he got from Taunton, if anyone remembers. And you know, he lost a couple of fights and went on a pretty poor streak. And you know, went away, come back, worked on what he had to work on. And now he's a different breed, and he's really here. And that's why he's getting a shot at the title, Kratos MMA. But
Kratos is in the green shorts.
yeah,
I just have come to find out.
I hope you.
Stone Cold is in the white shorts.
Okay, let me just switch that around. Sorry about that.
Yes, bear with us, guys.
There we go.
It takes a lot to put these fights on for you guys. Sorry about that minor mistake there, but nothing's changed, has it, man? It's still a great fight nonetheless. Thank you for that
Indeed.
correction, Jaquith.
Yeah. So everything I've just said is all about that Kratos MMA. Kratos MMA looking really, really. Kratos MMA is looking really, really good, and he's Put on the pressure there, Kratos straight
Oh!
down the middle, catches him.
Oh,
And Stone Cold again, I was going to say, Stone Cold looking like he's putting on levels, but he still is looking good, but Kratos MMA looking good, guys.
Watch slip hook. Watch the slip hook of Kratos and MMA, man. But also watch out for Stone Cold's head movement as well. I know he's looking for it, and I know he is looking to change the game. He's looking to turn the tables right now, man. But there's only 20 seconds left in this round. Health events for both men here. Competitive stuff in this first round, man. Great fight. Oh, Jay Reed, give me your thoughts, my brother.
A little bit of confusion there. Glad we got that cleared up. Um, red gloves, red gloves. Kratos came out really hard. He took round one for me. He's just doing a little bit more active there. But this is a great fight so far. What do you say, Reaper?
oh, absolutely. Kratos definitely took round one, but Stone Cold has shown him that hey, I'm not out of the fight yet. You have 10 pounds of gold that I want.
Oh.
I intend on taking it home tonight. So, Ace, if you're Stone Cold, what if you're Stone Cold right now in this moment? What are you trying to do to nullify the damage and the power of Kratos MMA?
Oh man, you're asking me a hard question right now, man. It's really fast paced. I'm still looking for a head movement counter. I'm looking to slip that first jab that Kratos leads with a lot. But then again, I have to watch out for the signature slip hook of Kratos MMA. But he's leading with a straight a lot of the time. It's straight calf kick, maybe straight. I mean, jab something. Jab calf kick maybe. Oh, there's a duck. Great stuff from Stone Cold, man. And maybe just a bit more confidence to just counter, not just slip. He did slip a slip hook as well. Oh, no, but look, it looks like Kratos is just, throwing in the calf kicks there just to throw Stone Cold off a little bit. So he's got to get the timing. Great stuff from Stone Cold. And it's more stuff like that. And it's more stuff like that, Reaper, that will get Stone Cold the win tonight.
Absolutely. You see, he's definitely moving a lot better here in round two. He's kind of getting into the flow of things now. He's starting to make reads on Kratos. Kratos looks like he's getting a bit, not panicky, but it looks like he's definitely trying to force it a lot more than he was in round one. And Stone Cold seems to just be backing up, taking his time. He wants to let him miss. He wants to counter when he has his opportunities. And Heavy, as you know, Heavy, you're like probably one of the better counter fighters that we all know. Is that Stone Cold's game plan right now? Is that what you're doing? You're just counter fighting?
You can't really counter fight in the sense of the way Stone Cold's doing. He's moving back a lot. Like, you can set up traps with your feet and set up traps with your head movement, but what I like the way Stone Cold does, he sort of forces the round strikes. There's a great check there off the exit. But to answer your question, yeah, I'd like to see him press a bit more, Reaper. I'd like to see him like now with the option is he can push forward. If Kratos MMA is stepping back, you push forward. But if Kratos is moving forward, you move back. Be diverse, be able to fight in each way. And really keep the pressure going and fight in the pocket. That's what he really needs to do here, I feel, because I feel fighting someone like Kratos MMA outside the pocket, giving him time to think about combinations, giving him time to think about the game plan, how to change it up. It's really a death wish. Yuji Chris, what do you think?
Yeah, you summed it up. I'd like to see Stone Cold going forward a bit more. He's got a beautiful pivot lunge, and yeah, I think his head movement's looking good, but he can't rely only on that head movement. He needs to go forward, create his chances himself, and yeah, he can't rely on
Oh, he's trapped.
you can't rely on Kratos making a mistake because it doesn't look like he's making a mistake, Mr. J Reid, is he?
No, you can't wait for Kratos to make a mistake, man. I think you just got to take it to him. Stone Cold seems to be kind of sitting back, hanging back a little bit, maybe looking for some sort of counter, but Kratos is not really giving him that opportunity so far.
I don't think Kratos knows the meaning of the word mistake. Everything he does is just on point to a T. Like, he's literally made no mistakes so far. It's definitely
That slip
it's a
hook.
slip. It's like he just doesn't make a mistake. Like, even if he makes a single mistake, he just very quickly in the space of 2 seconds corrects it. It's like, okay, I won't make that mistake again. And that
Robot.
closes windows for Stone. Exactly, like a robot. And it's like he's downloading the fight as it goes. It's like he already knows the outcome of what he's going to do before anybody else even does it.
Man,
He's...
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I was done.
Listen, great analysis right there, Reaper. Now, listen, let me tell you what Kratos is doing. You see, so what he started doing is he started leading with the crane kicks. I mean, the calf kicks, sorry. And Stone Cold has now started to check them, so he may have him conditioned. So now that Stone Cold is not really looking for head movement each time after the first strike, he's able to come in with the slip hooks, and there's another calf kick, and it's just a matter of time before he goes upstairs. Maybe he doesn't really care that Stone Cold is checking them because he's trying to set up his combos instead, and maybe a head kick. Maybe there's another calf kick. When will he go upstairs? When will he lead with a combo or just another slip hook and get the knockout? Right here, man. Stone Cold has got to just get on the front foot, throw out those kicks, and stop him doing that. Because while Rob Whitaker does have good leg health, it's only a matter of time before the health event comes. But that was a great slip from Stone Cold. So another calf kick, and oh man, he's really looking for it, isn't he, man? He's really looking for it heavy. He has to be looking for it. I know he is, man. Listen, jab, jab, straight. And you see how Stone Cold, his confidence is just dwindling. He's getting less and less confident in slipping the first punch. He slips.
Oof.
He does slip that one, but maybe another calf kick is gonna come out. And yeah, that's great. This is good forward pressure. This is good forward pressure from Stone Cold. He has to keep on doing this to just take away those kicks from Kratos MMA. Now, Jaquise, what are your thoughts right now, brother?
Stone Cold is reacting to what Kratos is doing. You're seeing the Kratos will throw a jab and then Stone Cold will try and predict what he's going to do next to slip his head. He's not like, do you know what I mean? He kind of like reacted to what Kratos throws, and you can't really react to what he's throwing because your reactions aren't that good, man. Your reactions physically aren't good enough to catch that. But Kratos knows he's moving his head a fuck ton, so he's ripping that leg up, and as Ace is saying, conditioning him down low for a head kick coming in, J Reid. Ooh,
Oh,
oh, it was a glimpse.
oh,
Oh,
oh, the
Oh,
foot counter.
that was
oh,
beautiful head
beautiful
movement at
head
the end.
movement.
Now, one thing I will say, the slight mistake Kratos may be making is he's missed a few of those calf kicks. Just about missed them. Now, if he went with the leg kicks, the leg kicks have more range, and that would have caught him and done, some catastrophic damage. But he went with the calf kick, and it's maybe should have gone with the leg kick instead. But that's a great check from Stone Cold, and maybe doing things better now. But
No.
looking to change things up and go with the takedown. But Stone Cold says no, he denies that one. I'm in the clinch now. I'm in the clinch now. Oh man, this is crazy stuff we've got going on here, Reeps.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh,
Oh my
Oh,
goodness, what a time straight. And Kratos seems to be just kind of taking over now, right? Seems like Stone Cold is.
oh, again.
Oh,
oh,
beautiful
he's slipping.
movement.
I'd like
Leg
to
kick
see,
maybe.
I'd like to see
Still hurt
Kratos
though.
rip the body there.
Oh, and he's catching him here,
I'd like to
lads.
Oh,
And this could be over Stone Cold, unless Stone Cold
it's
pulls and gets a
again.
counter.
His legs are wide open though. His legs are there for the kicking. We see another slip hook for the knockdown or knockout.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Oh, straight hook this time.
Oh,
This
it's
is
over.
it. It's
Oh,
This is
over.
gonna be it.
This is his first title
That's it.
defense,
Yep.
It's
and
done.
it is.
What a
That's
performance
it.
by Kratos.
And it's a
And
performance of the night
still,
worthy one as well.
Oh, we have too
and
many performances of the night
Oh,
to
wow.
go through.
Everyone has performance at night.
There's
Crazy stuff.
one for everyone in the audience.
And we have someone, he's 6-0 now, I believe, isn't he?
Jesus.
Yeah.
6-0.
Wow.
Showing why
Kratos
he's a worthy
MMA.
champion.
Indeed.
27.
So technically him and the Surats are on 6-0, but the Surats 1-0 because he left. And if anyone leaves Showtime and they come back, your record kinda gets reset, but we're going to introduce something in Season 2 to stop people from leaving. Well, if you leave,
Well,
basically you won't be allowed back until the following season.
Heavy, you didn't tell me this. I could have left weeks ago and got a reset.
Reaper's all of a sudden in the top 10.
I think I'm gonna hop off with Storm and come back.
No more. We made that mistake. Never. It's never again. Never again. But that was a fantastic card, and Kratos MMA 6-0 now. Who's he got next to face? There's a few competitors
Jeez,
coming up,
like,
but Mr. Jimmy Slick. I know, I'm
Yeah,
not. You can't take him out. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Jimmy Slick was getting beaten that fight. Tell me he wasn't.
He was, but
He was,
at
yeah.
the end of the day, the
no,
win is all matters.
Mhm.
His last two
yeah,
fights, the fight last week too.
Oh
I
yeah.
think he won the first round. Was it Dima? Dima won the second round, and then Jimmy came and finished him off in the third round. That's kind of how Jimmy fights. He
Mhm.
has a real ebb and flow to him. It may seem like you have him on the ropes, and next thing you know, you on the ground crying.
He really did, and he.
and yeah, honestly, that's what happened, man. One minute it looked like uh, Charles Wall was getting the best of it, and then boom, he's out. And I'm not sure. Maybe Charles Wall went for something there. Maybe he went for a head kick after. Maybe he went for an overhand because I'm just not sure why
I
that
think his
straight back.
stamina.
Even so, think about it. Listen, force of nature. What? So at that moment, +3 chin, and Yan has what? Maybe a 94 chin. So a 97 chin, and Dominic Cruz's power was 88. And
Mm.
that's almost 10 more points.
Wow.
His chin is almost 10 more points above his power. But I'm not taking anything away from him. That was a great slip straight, and yeah, man, well timed. And that's just MMA for you, That's just MMA for you. You make a mistake, you get countered, sometimes you get flashed, and that's what happened with that fight. Skitch versus Sambo War, man. These guys are incredible, man. That was an incredible fight, man.
Yeah, for
Guys,
sure. Absolutely. And I just like to say, everyone, thank you for watching. And if you haven't already, hit that follow button and follow our social medias. And we do a lot other than just show fight cards like this. I know Ace does a lot of video editing videos and little promos, and does a lot with
exactly.
TikTok and stuff. And we have other people like Reaper. He has his own league as well. Reaper, if you want to shout your own little league out, man.
I do indeed, I do indeed. So I have the International Fighting Championship, IFC. If anyone wants an invitation to that, message me, DM me, I'll throw you over an invite for that. It's a fun little league. We're going through our teething stage and we're still working everything out, and it's all a bit of fun. Thank you, Heavy.
Link is in the chat if you want to join.
Yep, awesome. Mr. JV, is there anything you'd like to say to the people who've watched?
Oh man, what a great card. I'm so glad that you guys came out and got to enjoy a great night of fights. We got a possible fight of the season that you guys saw, which I think was either early prelims or the first fight on the prelims. So
Most.
that just goes to show you guys that no matter where you're at on the card, in Showtime MMA, is always game time.
Indeed.
Absolutely, absolutely. It always is game time over here. This is what Friday nights is, doesn't it? Right? Showtime has Friday nights in the bag right now. It's quickly becoming the best league on Discord, best league in the esports community, if not the best already. And that's because of all the hard work of the owners, the fighters, and the viewers. Because without the fighters, it's not possible. So whoever joins, thank you.
Mhm.
Heavy, Ace, Jaquise, Reese, all the owners, all the admins. Great job tonight. Great job every week. And it's not just even about tonight. It's the whole lead up to the card, the whole graphic design, the whole everything that goes into it. It's blood, sweat, and tears, and it's very cool to see what a team that are passionate about this can do together.
It is. And we're a very small team, and all we ask you to do is just follow the rules, and we just want you to fight. And like we do, I honestly do this because I enjoy doing it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy doing it. Like so, it's going to be around for a long time. When UFC 5 comes out, I'm going to implement more ideas. Eventually, the league's just going to become really, really fun. It's going to be very interactive, and it's just going to be very different to what the other leagues out there. I'm not saying the other leagues are bad. Other leagues are fantastic. Every league out
But
there
we're
that
the
does
best.
it, but I want to do it in a way that's sort of I think a little bit different to others, but lads, don't I? A little bit. I think a little bit different, but yeah. So, the Ace, anything you want to say sign off with?
Yes, listen, I want to thank all of you guys for watching the fighters. I want to thank you guys for just competing, being on time, and just could be at any league, but you're here with us. So I just want to thank you a lot for that. And have you, man? Yeah, Yeah, I want to thank the commentators. I want to thank the staff members. I want to thank just anyone involved in Showtime MMA. Thank you for anyone who's shown any support of any magnitude, even if it's just a follow, even if it's, I don't know, saying you like, you like this, you like that. Just being in the comment section, being in, watching us is just, yeah, man. So thank all of you lot, and that's gonna be it from me, guys. Thanks.